Tonight, from the Davis Arena, history will be made, superstars will emerge, and a champion will be crowned. As 30 men climb the mountain to get to the top and become the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
It starts tonight, and do or do not. There is no try. I'm winning the Nightmare Rumble. 30 men, one winner. Tonight, the Nightmare Rumble, AJZ captures some gold. Tonight, OVW goes golden.
I've been fighting for this moment for years, and tonight, I'm the new OVW Heavyweight Champion.
30 men, but only one Bizzo. You're looking at your next OVW Heavyweight Champion.
30 entrants, you're about to see 29 of them get mauled. And you're going to be looking by the end of the night at the new OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Nightmare Rumble. 30 men enter, but only one man leave. And tonight, I become the OVW Heavyweight Champion. Wait. Heavyweight Champions? I'm in it too. Kate Twins in the house.
Since I debuted here in OVW, I've been waiting for my chance to shine. And tonight is my night. I will win the Nightmare Rumble, and I will become OVW Heavyweight Champion.
30 men into the Nightmare Rumble. There can only be one winner, and I can't think of a better man than the man of God himself, the Triple R superstar, Reverend Ronnie Roberts. So at the end of the night, that heavyweight title is going in the collection plate.
That title should be mine. I have a second chance in the Rumble, but like hell I need it. I'm Shotgun Tony Gunn, the best at what I do. I could give a damn about OVW or anybody in that Rumble. That title belongs to me.
And now, Collar and Elbow and Gladiator Sports Network present OVW's Nightmare Rumble.
Folks, welcome to OVW's 2021 Nightmare Rumble. Brian Kinnison here ringside with Dancing Stevie J. Steven Johnson and a sold-out Davis Arena. Thank you all so much for being here. And can you blame them? Huge action tonight, Steve.
Can you believe that all these people are clapping for me, Brian? It's unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
They are clapping for the 2021 Nightmare Rumble. The winner, the new OVW Heavyweight Champion, and tonight will go on to face Jesse Goddard for the National Heavyweight Championship in its first defense. But look, let's not gild the lily anymore. Let's get straight into the action. Let's go ahead and go to the ring. Let's get into the Nightmare Rumble.
The following contest is the Nightmare Rumble. And it is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. The rules are as follows. 2 men will enter the ring, and every 2 minutes thereafterward, another competitor will enter. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. The one competitor left at the end of the night will be crowned the OVW Heavyweight Champion and will be the #1 contender to face Mr. Spectacular for the National Heavyweight title right here tonight. And now, introducing the contestant that drew #1.
Okay, we are on the way here for the 2021 Nightmare Rumble. First entrant about to make their way to the ring, Steve.
All right, Gustavo going to come to the ring. Has the unfortunate honor of
This is Gustavo!
He's going to have to win. He's going to have to go the distance, Brian.
The #1 winning from that requires heart, and we know that is Gustavo's strong suit. His heart's bigger than his entire body. He's going to need that. He's going to make it to the end of this Nightmare Rumble for the #1. Especially all the competition we know is waiting for him as well.
If all he's got is heart, I'm afraid Gustavo's not going to make it.
And your #2 entry.
Well, Steve, speaking of heart, this one is
being accompanied to the ring by Hollywood Haley J. Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence making his way to the ring. #2 entrant here facing off against Gustavo. Gustavo starting off this match. Now, Luscious Lawrence in this position because he lost that match a little while ago. Got stuck in the number 2 spot, Steven. Not advantageous if you are the Luscious one.
You know what? I have full
Stop grinding and talk to me.
I have full confidence. Full confidence that Luscious Lawrence is going to be able to go the distance. Gustavo, you talked about his heart. Nah, a lot more than heart. You know what Luscious has that Gustavo doesn't have? Juice.
I was going to go a totally different direction. But, Steve, you know what? We got Juice versus Heart, Luscious versus Grit. Let's see who's going to take this one, if either, to the very end. But we are off and we are running. A new OVW heavyweight champion about to be crowned.
Now, in a match like this early, if you're going to go the distance, you're going to be fighting for a long time. And you need to really make sure that you keep your cardio down.
Huge arm drag.
Keep everything going. If you quote-unquote blow it all.
Oh, my God, huge and scary.
In the beginning, you're not going to be able to last.
Gustavo going for the early elimination here, Steve, and you're right, but at the same time, maybe these guys are having a hard time controlling their emotions. They are fighting for the OVW Heavyweight Championship and a chance at the National Heavyweight Championship later tonight. Oh, big butt to the face.
Oh, my goodness. That's that juice I was talking about, Brian.
Luscious giving him the juice, Steve. Luscious is in control now, and let's see if he can get Gustavo eliminated here. Big gorilla press. Oh, Luscious Lawrence able to hold it on. Gustavo, big drop kick.
Big drop kick, almost knocked the big man out.
Oh, might have elimination here, Steve. This might be it.
Hold on.
See Hollywood on the outside here, getting worried. Oh, Luscious hanging on though.
Well, now you see Hollywood Haley J coming over to do her part, but you got to think, if Luscious is going over, there's no way that Hollywood is going to be able to do anything except for maybe break his fall a little bit, and only a little then.
Steve, don't count out Hollywood Haley J's influence at ringside. Now they should be there to motivate Luscious Lawrence. Any weapons or anything, that might be an option as well. We've seen these two pull off some devious tactics. Maybe they will again. Huge drop kick there. The Luscious Lawrence down in the corner now. Wait, what's going on here? We got another entrance, Steve.
And our next entrant in the Rumble.
Brandon Espinosa.
Brandon Espinosa making his return here to OVW in the Nightmare Rumble. Oh, goes for the schoolboy there on Gustavo. Oh, huge kick.
Didn't even want to wait for his music to run the technical difficulty. He went right to the ring.
Ooh.
He is laying waste to everybody.
Brandon Espinosa, huge crossbody, making his presence felt here. Haven't seen him for a while, Steve, but I'm seeing him right now.
All right, telling the crowd he's going to throw these guys over the top rope. That's a lot of juice on your shoulders there, Brandon
Espinosa.
Espinosa.
Carry doesn't work out for Espinosa. Oh, I think that's called the lip lock. And that is a move Brandon Espinosa's with. That's a retro Espinosa move. Luscious Lawrence seemingly unfazed. Huge headbutt.
Huge headbutt.
That's working with your head. Oh, SP trying to look Luscious, and Luscious hanging on. Oh, huge crossbody from Gustavo.
That's the thing about these matches, Brian. There's action at all corners. You got to keep your head on a swivel. The action is nonstop.
It's going to be hard to keep anybody's head on with drop kicks like that from Gustavo, Steve. All three of these guys already worn out, though, and they still have 27 other men to enter this match. Oh, Gustavo able to get out of that suplex. What are we seeing here?
It's a collegiate wrestling move, an amateur wrestling. He was going for a Greco-Roman.
Oh, it doesn't matter what he was going for because it looks like Gustavo turned into a missile drop kick there. Gustavo now controlling both entrants in this match, 3 and 2 in Espinosa and Luscious Lawrence. Oh, Lawrence, you can see Espinosa there holding on to that bottom rope. Gustavo not able to pull him up. Oh, we are seconds away from another entrant here, though, folks. Who's it gonna be?
Golden Boy, AJC.
The Rumble just got golden, Steven. AJC, the Golden Boy, making his way out now.
Golden Boy looking for an opportunity to hold gold here in OVW. Tonight is his big chance.
AJZ, the Golden Boy, has yet to hold gold here in OVW. What would it mean to him for his first title to be the OVW Heavyweight Championship and in the same night have a shot at that National Heavyweight Championship? And honestly, Steve, AJZ's been on an absolute tear. He's got all the tools to get it done. He really could be your new OVW Heavyweight Champion.
There's a new level of confidence, a new attitude, a new demeanor for the Golden Boy AJZ, and every bit of it earned. I won't disagree with that.
Gustavo just caught in midair from AJZ, but AJZ, Aiden Enziguri.
Big step up. Enziguri knocks the Golden Boy down to the ground, and we've got Luscious Lawrence over in the corner with Brandon Espinoza and Hollywood in his ear.
Now, Steve, you see this match has slowed down a little bit. AJZ came in a little hot, but already taking a little rest. Knows he has to get through the rest of the match. Gustavo's still a little winded, getting some breaths in. Oh, Luscious Lawrence, though, notices it, not letting him get any more breaths, going to kick him out of him, Steve. Again, huge ramifications in this match, Steve. It's not a shot at the OVW Heavyweight Championship. You will be the OVW Heavyweight Champion should you win.
Think of the names that are going to be coming through tonight. We saw Dustin Jackson. We saw Tony Gunn. At least once, if not twice, will be able to enter this match. We've got Omar Amir.
We saw the fanny pack kid, Cal Hero. Oh, Luscious Lawrence there, able to hold on.
And Reverend Ronnie Roberts with that collection plate. You got to think he's going to be up to something with that.
Tonight, Steven, maybe he's planning on collecting that OVW Heavyweight Championship, but he's got a tall order in front of him, lots of guys before that can be a chance. But let's see who the next one of those guys is, the next entrant in this rumble.
Ryan Howe, back in OVW, we haven't seen him in a few weeks, but with an opportunity like this, can't blame him for wanting to take part.
How could you blame him for showing up and wanting to win the OVW Heavyweight Championship, Steven? How could you count him out? I mean, he is a former OVW Heavyweight Championship or champion in his own right. Oh, Ryan Howe looking at a double team maneuver on his own here. Oh, meeting in the minds here between Luscious Lawrence and Brandon Espinoza.
Double noggin knocker knocks them both down. A little bit of juice left. Luscious Lawrence here.
Double noggin knocker. I like that.
Two noggins, they get knocked.
All right, speaking of Noggle Knuckle, let's get right back into it. Steven Howe now trying to get that suplex on AJZ, not able to pull it off. Oh, huge smack from AJZ. Now, Steve, I've heard a lot of people say AJZ is kind of like a young Ryan Howe.
Oh, they've got a lot in common with one another, not just the physiques and the blonde hair.
Oh, Howe there goes through the elimination on AJZ. Oh, it looks like AJZ might have got a thumb in the eye there.
Yeah, a little proud of himself for it too, but in a match like this, take advantage of every situation you can. The only rule is you have to be eliminated by being thrown over the top rope and both feet hitting the floor. Other than that, anything goes.
Gustavo now a house of fire, taking it to Brandon Espinoza. Like, how is he still standing? He has to be exhausted. Oh, Brandon Espinoza here trying to eliminate Gustavo again. He's got him over the top rope, but both feet have to hit the floor, Steven. He's got to get him all the way out.
Yep, right now he's got him in a rather precarious spot, but at the end of the day,
that foot didn't hit the floor, it hit Espinoza's face.
Though he's over the top rope, he is still in the match.
Got AJC working on Ryan Howe here in the corner. Luscious Lawrence giving a little help. Speaking of little help, we got another person coming for the Rumble, Steven. Let's see who the next entrant is.
Iron Bear Tom Coffee!
Big Tom Coffee. One has to be one of the favorites, maybe a bit of a dark horse to win tonight's match.
We have not seen Tom Coffee for a few weeks, but wow, he is looking jacked. He has spent his off time getting in shape. Look at Tom Coffee.
And now we've got Gustavo and Ryan Howe kind of working back to back. Had a lot of people.
You don't see alliances very often in this, Steven. It's every man for himself, but it looks like for a second they decided we're taking these men out. Tom Coffee, ooh.
In a match like this, it's good to form alliances when you can because it will work out for your best interests.
Steve, alliances in this match are like my time in a punk band. It is short-lived and typically unimpressive.
That's fair. I can get behind that.
Tom Coffee trying to eliminate Gustavo here. Oh, Luscious Lawrence over. Oh, held on, though. Maybe one foot might have hit the floor, but definitely not two. He's still holding on to that rope, Steve. I thought we might have seen an elimination.
The power of the juice compels him. There's no way he's going to the floor.
Now, we have yet to see an elimination here in this match. Ryan Howe, though, making an effort there with Brandon Espinoza.
There's maybe trying a little harder, knowing that.
Oh, there it is. There's the first one, Steve.
Brandon Espinoza has been eliminated.
Sorry to step on you there, Eric.
Brandon Espinoza taken out of this match, Steve, and now we're down to 29 other men. AJZ working on Ryan Howell there, but he's between the middle ropes there, so that's not going to do AJZ any good. Again, you have to go over the top rope. Both feet have to hit the floor. You're not going to do that from the middle rope. That's just not going to work.
They need to reconvene, regroup, figure out a new game plan, because Ryan Howell, there was no way that he was going out.
Ryan Howell out of the corner. That's not where you want to be if you're facing up against AJZ and Luscious Lawrence. But now we got another entrant coming in to mix things up, Steve. We know that music. Which one is it, though?
Big Show!
Sit down, Brian.
Big Show making his way to the ring, Steven. This could be the night that the OVW Heavyweight Championship finds its way to the LOB final.
Only one member of the LOB. You gotta think there are other members of LOB who will be involved in tonight's match. If they drew the numbers just right, we may be able to see more than one of them in the ring at the same time. If so, that spells danger for everybody else.
I know it didn't eliminate anybody. Did you see that huge splash from Zoe on Ryan Howell? How is Howell still breathing is the question. Oh!
He might not be. Refs need to check on him.
Big Zoe just throwing his weight around, making his presence known. And I know it. I know he's here. Steve, just the size of him is going to be hard to get over that top rope. He has a low center of gravity, and there's a thickness of Zoe. Getting him over the top rope is not going to be any easy feat. Now, when you tie in Cash Flow and Steve Michaels to that as well, hard goes to damn near impossible.
Disaster for everybody else involved in the Rumble.
Oh, AJZ holding on, feet not hitting the rope. He's holding on, or feet not hitting the ground.
Both feet have to hit the floor. AJZ, by the skin of his teeth, was able to not be eliminated.
AJZ looks a little terrified of Josh. Oh! Josh Ashcraft, but that was terrifying. What just happened to Gustavo?
My goodness, Gustavo is as good as gone.
Big Zoe might have the same idea, Steve. Oh! Gustavo holds on. Oh my God! How did he do that?
Well, unbelievable. Way to prove me wrong, Gustavo. Way to make me look silly.
The size difference between Zoe and Gustavo is towering, Steve. And this is
But you know, for a second there, Gustavo was a little bit taller than Zoe as he flew off the top rope with that
His
big drop
eyes
kick.
are taller than Zoe right now. Look at the face on Gustavo. Scared of Zoe and scared of maybe whoever's coming in this match next.
The Nephilim, Damon Filipino.
Steve, the Nephilim coming out here without his trademark wings. They might have helped him with this match. They throw him out, he can fly right back in.
If I was the Nephilim, I'd take my time. There's no sense in rushing to the ring right now with all this beef in the ring, all these guys going at it. But Damon's a different character than I am. He's looking to go in and win the fight.
Steve Sullivan jumps straight into the fight.
Ryan Howell has Big Zoe up.
Oh my God, how is he doing that? Oh, there's Tom Coffey. Not a smart move on Tom Coffey's part. You think he should have maybe helped Ryan Howell eliminate Zoe there. Zoe's going to be a tough competitor as this match goes further on. Tom Coffey might have done himself a disservice there.
Tom Coffey might be trying to curry favor with the rest of the LOB for maybe something down the road. I don't know. It's politics, baby.
Nephilim now sees the opening, attacking a weary Zoe and a weary Ryan Howell. Now, Nephilim, we have not seen win any gold here in OVW again. This is one of those guys that can come out left field. Oh, huge cover there. Now, Steve, this is a guy, Nephilim could come out of the left field and win that OVW Heavyweight Championship, immediately make his career.
Oh, Luscious Lawrence and AJZ, one of those alliances that I was talking about earlier. These guys are just pounding Gustavo to, nothing. He's a puddle now.
Steve, he was the #1 entrant. You got to imagine Gustavo is exhausted. And going up against two powerhouses in Luscious Lawrence and AJC, that has to be exhausting in its own right. AJC and Luscious Lawrence trying to power Gustavo out. It's Tom Coffey trying to eliminate Howell. We got stuff happening all over the ring.
Oh, kicks Luscious Lawrence. Oh, we got Tom Coffey on the other end. Going after Ryan Howell. Howell almost eliminated.
Held on by one hand. Oh, we got another entrant coming in here, Steve. Could be another difference maker here. Omar Amir, Steven. Now, this could be a dark horse in this. I mean, we've seen Omar be very impressive the last few weeks. We've never seen him hold singles or tag gold here in OVW, but he's been very impressive. This could be the night he picks up the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
You saw the first shot that he took, and now he's back to it with Luscious Lawrence. If you remember that brutal...
Oh, my God. Oh, I think Omar remembers. He remembers their history.
A brutal boot camp match these guys had. at last month's Saturday Night Special, and they are right back at it now. He's in the center of the ring against the Big Iron Bear, Tom Coffey.
Tom Coffey and Omar Amir trading right hands here. Steve, looks like Tom Coffey might have got the advantage, though. Oh, over on Omar Amir, reverses that Irish whip. Oh, huge belly to belly. He's not going to get him over the top rope, but wow, I'm impressed.
I cannot believe that he got a man that size.
But that'll get you over the top rope. Tom Coffey eliminated.
Tom Coffey
has been eliminated.
I don't know why I'm trying to do Eric's job. I don't get it.
I get excited and I say it before him, you see. That's huge. The rest of the Rumble has to be excited. Tom Coffey's gone. That's a huge obstacle eliminated, Steve.
You see that all the action is in one half of the ring, and everybody's trying to get out somebody. Everybody's working towards an elimination.
Yeah, if we look over here, it looks like AJZ and Omar Amir are working on Nephilim. Oh, but never mind. Luscious Lawrence involved now. Steve, again, we tried to call something, but as soon as we call one thing, they just start attacking somebody else because that's how this match works.
That's the nature of the Rumble, Brian. We just got to kind of pray.
Nephilim's got to pray. Oh, my God. Huge power bomb. Nephilim's been eliminated.
The Nephilim has been eliminated.
If he had those wings like you were talking about, that wouldn't happen.
If he had the wings, they would have been broken, Steven. AJZ now working on Omar Amir in the corner. We got another injury coming in.
All right, this match moving fast and furious. We're already on to our next competitor. Omar Amir just took the head off of the Golden Ball.
Omar Amir's going to bruise
Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
The good Reverend himself, Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
Some of the best entrance music in the company. Steven, entrance music doesn't win you the Rumble.
Oh, what a beautiful day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad, and can I get a amen? That's right, I'm glad to see each and every one of you here tonight. And what you all have in common with the old people in the Bible is if the good Lord Jesus was here tonight, he'd be sitting right out here with you all, amen? And you want to know why he would be sitting with you? Because he didn't sit with the Pharisees. He didn't sit with the Sadducees. He sit with the lowlifes, with the scumbags, with the dirty, rotten, most disgusting people of the earth. That's who the Lord hangs out with, amen. And you all are the filthiest, dirtiest sinners of all time. That's why I'm here to help you all get right tonight, amen. Here we go. Come on now. You have money to get into a wrestling show. You have money to get into a wrestling show. Come on, you know you can get. Come on. I know you got money to them shoes you got on. Hey, back up, you sinner.
Collecting funds. Hollywood Haley J saying she was going to give him some.
You want me to get in the ring? Fine, I'll win this right now. I'll win this Rumble right now.
Good Reverend. He knows where his bread's
Look
buttered.
at you.
Going to collect a lot of funds in there.
Omar Amir, you're the biggest sinner of them all in here.
I don't think.
You know what? I want you to hop your sinning behind over this top rope, go back to the back, and go get your wallet and pay your tithes.
Oh, the collection plate's been tossed into the audience. And Reverend Ronnie's been tossed to the outside. Reverend Ronnie eliminated, both feet hit the floor.
And just like that, we've got our next competitor coming into the ring. The collection plate thrown halfway across the arena.
It'll be a miracle if we get that plate back. Wait, hold on. I know those tights. No, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Truth Magnum!
Truth Magnum of the Outrunners is here. He's making his OVW debut. Oh my God! Truth Magnum of the Outrunners is here, Steven.
Truth Magnum in the ring. Unbelievable. Taking everybody out.
Huge drop kick. Look at those tights. Look at the shine. Look at the mullet.
Oh
my! Look at the drop kick. Oh my God!
Truth Magnum back in OVW.
Truth Magnum is here.
Magnum.
Oh, and looks like he's been introduced to Big Zo pretty early on.
He just found out the truth from the Big Zo.
Looks like it might be Zo time from that second rope. Oh, Truth Magnum out of the way though. Huge drop kick. Drop kick the butt of Big Zo, but looks like got Big Zo tied up in the ropes. No, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Big Zo can't be. Okay, Big Zo holding on to the apron, still not eliminated here. Big Zo almost eliminated there, Steve, by Truth Magnum. Truth Magnum now turns his attention to Omar Amir. You can't overpower Omar Amir, though, Steven. You got to find a different tactic. The man's just too strong.
You got to think maybe Truth Magnum, he's fresh when he comes into the ring, and you go in and you're just bopping everybody. Eventually, you're going to bump into somebody who's up.
Oh, Truth Magnum holding on here. Omar Amir trying to pry at those fingers. Oh.
He almost took out Hollywood Haley J. She needs to watch out where she is, too. These guys are coming from every angle.
Ryan Howie now having issues with Josh Ashcraft on the outside. AJZ doing the smart thing, going to the corner, getting a little breath while everyone beats the crap out of each other. Oh, Omar Amir and Ryan Howie, they might have Zoe eliminated here. We got another entry coming in, but we might have an elimination. Big Zoe able to hold on, no feet hit the floor, still not eliminated. Who we got?
Atiba!
That is Atiba, straight from Rocky Mountain Pro.
Atiba, who hasn't been in OVW for quite a while. It's been months since we've seen him, but he's only been working towards getting better. Oh.
Atiba in the middle of the ring now, staring at the competition. I don't think they know what to take with this man.
A bit of a karate showdown between Atiba and Truth Magnum. Right now, Atiba seems to have the advantage.
Truth Magnum goes for that
karate chop.
Atiba just out karate Truth Magnum. Truth Magnum looks like kind of got loaded karate in a strip mall.
And then karate chops the leg. Truth is down. Oh, Truth is down.
Those educated feet of Atiba, guys. Truth Magnum on the ground now. It looks like there's a lot of people on the ground. You got Alexis Lawrence over in the corner, taking some breaths, getting some reprieves, getting fanned off by Hollywood Haley J. AJZ working Ryan Howe here in the corner, Steve. Oh, Truth Magnum tries to eliminate Atiba there. Atiba able to hold on.
And you see we've got AJZ and Ryan Howe up in your right corner. AJZ trying to get the rock star out of the ring. Truth Magnum and Atiba still having a karate chop off.
Truth Magnum just chopping away at Atiba. Oh, looks like Luscious Lawrence might want a couple chops. Oh,
yeah,
are we seeing one of those? All right, we got two fancy dressed men with two different hairstyles facing off there.
Two beautiful men with two beautiful hairstyles, Brian.
We might see Ryan Howe eliminated here, Steve. AJC got him almost. All right, who's going to be next here in the Nightmare Rumble? Steve, going for that OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Fanny Pack Kid!
It's your Cal Hero.
It is my illegitimate child.
Steve, he's got Mark Miro and Little Richard written all over him. I love this kid. Cal Hero is the future of OVW. Mark my words. Oh, huge clothesline. Fanny Pack Kid now facing off with Atiba. Oh, huge DDT there. You gotta love the flamboyance, the excitement of Cal Hero.
My goodness, that fanny pack again, filled with all kinds of chicanery, nincompoopery, tomfoolery, all the weapons.
Well, Steve, tonight he has the opportunity to cover that fanny pack with the OVW National Heavyweight Championship.
You know, Shallow Jones is the first person I ever made as an War Machine OVW Tag Team Champions.
Josh Ashcraft reminded us he has history with Truth Magnum. He knows all his moves, but Cal Hero doesn't need to know.
Truth Magnum. Truth Magnum.
A bit of a history lesson here by Joshua Ashcraft.
Cal Hero now taking it to Truth Magnum. Oh, Ryan Howe here trying to eliminate AJZ. Ooh. Huge European uppercut there from Cal Hero trying to eliminate Truth Magnum still. Oh,
we've got two men here trying to get over Big Zoe.
Zoe still holding on. And Steve, like we said earlier, Zoe not an easy man to get over the top rope.
He's got a low center of gravity.
Low center of gravity. And Steve, that's not even to mention his strength. Big Zoe is one of the strongest men I have ever seen. Oh, now choking out Omar Amir with that wrist tape.
Again, everything's legal in this match. Wrist tape, schmiss tape. That's what I say.
It's as legal as a headlock. Oh, Josh Ashcraft out here at ringside.
God, he made me jump, right? I may have soiled myself.
That's okay, Steven. It wouldn't be the first time. Now AJZ trying to eliminate Ryan Howe in the corner. We got another entry coming out here, Steve. The action's already hot and heavy. It's about to get heavier.
Wouldn't even be the first time today.
Not even necessary. We know that music. Oh my God!
Michael!
Ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla has entered the Nightmare Rumble.
Steve Michaels is Godzilla, King Kong, and Mothra. all kind of gave their genes to society and put them all together. That makes Steve Michaels. He eliminated every man from that Rumble earlier to earn this spot. And Steve didn't even break a sweat.
You got to give all of these guys kudos for at least trying to get the big man out. Everybody.
Steve, they're piling on to Steve Michaels. He's a marked man. Oh, there goes Truth Magnum. There goes Cal Hero.
Truth Magnum has been eliminated. Cal Hero
has been
eliminated. And Atiba has been eliminated.
I've ever seen.
Earlier tonight, he eliminated every single individual in a Rumble Battle Royal to get the opportunity to come here tonight. So he's already warmed up. He's already thrown out a dozen guys. Wants a few more. If I was the rest of the guys in this ring, I would be watching out. I would be distracting myself and making sure that you do not catch the eye of the big Chicago Bear, Steve Michaels.
Oh, since Gustavo flying, Gustavo eliminated.
Gustavo has been eliminated
for over 20 minutes. But
here we go, Steve Michaels and Zoe here, camaraderie. The LOB knows they're in it together. They're going to win this together, Steven.
What's that look on Steve?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What? Oh, my, what? Are you kidding me?
Big Zoe has been eliminated.
What have you done, Steve Michaels?
Oh, my goodness.
That's your brother. That's your LOB brethren.
Little LOB on LOB crime. What's Josh Ashcraft saying about this?
I don't know what he's saying, but I know the rest of the Rumble just realized Steve Michaels is distracted. They're capitalizing. They're attacking the big man. Josh Ashcraft, he's beside himself. Oh! Steve Michaels just throws everybody in this Rumble off of him. What is going to happen next?
Steve Michaels just standing there waiting.
The Gilpinator!
Oh, God, kid. Oh, God, don't do that, kid.
Stop it. He ran into the ring so quick. Why did he do that?
Gilpinator, oh, God, such a big heart. That's with such a big clothesline, ripping it right out of his chest.
My goodness. Oh, Gilp.
Oh, wait, hold on, though. Hold on. Gilpinator not eliminated. He just went through the second rope.
Gilpinator to the floor, and the match will continue. We got Big Omar Amir and the Chicago Bear. Steve Michaels. We've got the referees explaining
I think Steve Michaels was so disinterested with Gilpinator, he just got rid of him the quickest way he could. He didn't even care what rope he went through. If you're smart, Gustavo, maybe, or not Gustavo, if you're smart, Gil, maybe don't go back in there. Oh, whoa, my God! Yo, Omar Amir just eliminated Steve Michaels!
Has been eliminated!
With a slam of all things, was able to pick the big man up and throw him over the top rope. I have never, ever in my life seen a feat of strength like that in person.
Steve, Omar Amir might have hurt himself on that one, might have hurt his back. You see him favoring that spine, but oh my God! Steve Michaels, the marked man in this, the beast, the monster of the Midway, eliminated. Josh Ashcraft clearly wants to have some words with him in the LOB locker room.
Now Omar Amir, the guy with the target on his back. AJZ, Luscious Lawrence. Oh, Ryan Howell pulls him off, trying to get a little bit of piece
Steve,
of the
shark smelled blood in the water. This is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. You take any opportunity or advantage you can. You see it on these guys' faces. They know that we're more than halfway through now. This is anybody's game. These four have an incredible shot at the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
And this match is not over. We've still got a lot of competitors still to go, and another one right around the corner.
Who's going to be next? Oh, okay. Things just got a little dark and scary in here, folks. The Demon.
I'm going to go ahead and hide under the table.
Yeah, I'm going to hide there with you.
Let me know. Okay, so we're just going to call
We'll take the monitors with us.
Fine.
Oh, huge clothesline from Amon. Gets right in this match. Huge credit to AJZ for not being intimidated, but maybe should have thought that through. Amon, big boot to the face. Now headbutt to Omar.
Using his body as a weapon. Amon, always known for inflicting maximum punishment to everybody involved. This Rumble, no different.
Just drops Ryan Howell straight on his face. The Demon Magnate in control here, Steve. Gilpinator back in the ring, trying to surprise Amon from behind.
I mean, you got to appreciate the thought, you know.
Oh, Gilpinator. Full Nelson slam. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I owe you a lot more than that. I stole your wallet.
That's fair. Gilpinator, though, again, has been taken out by another monster, a different monster this time. But Gilpinator is just fighting monsters out here, not successfully, I might add.
No, he's kind of throwing pebbles at these monsters, and he'll be okay, right?
I hope so, Steve. Ryan Howe now working on Amon in the corner. Both these men want a shot at that the OVW Heavyweight Championship, which they have both held before in the past.
And you can see kind of behind them, you've got Omar and Luscious Lawrence continuing their battle, which has been going on for months now.
And Steve, let's not forget, yes, the OVW Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Someone's going to make history tonight. But you know Jesse Goddard, the National Heavyweight Champion, is watching this very closely because later on tonight, whoever wins this becomes our new OVW Heavyweight Champion, faces Jesse Goddard for the National Heavyweight Championship. It could be this next entrant, Steven. It could be this next person.
It could be somebody that's already in the ring. We could be looking at OVW Heavyweight Champion in last year's winner of the Nightmare Rumble, the Big Cash Flow.
Steve, you're not wrong on multiple reasons. Oh, Cash Flow's a favorite in any match, but he did win this match last week. Or last year, sorry. Oh, God! Oh! It just hurts. It just hurts to watch and to hear. Oh, God! Oh, Ryan Howe chops of his own, but Cash Flow tells you why you don't challenge Cash to a chop competition real fast. No shit! Big Zo now, Amon looking up to Cash Flow, not backing down. Oh, Amon's getting serious, taking the straps off, Steve. Laughing in the face of Cash Flow.
I don't think that Amon feels pain.
Steven, even in the deepest, darkest depths of hell, I can't imagine Amon has seen someone like Cash Flow. Oh! Oh my God, yeah, I know he's a demon, but stop! Oh my God! Oh! You can see the whelps growing. Hollywood Haley J having to take a breath over here. She's seeing the brutality close up. Oh! Amon eliminated after that series of
Amon has been eliminated! The Demon Magnate has been eliminated.
I don't want to say I don't believe it, but Amon unceremoniously dumped out there after just chop after chop after chop.
If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be the Big Cash Flow.
Cash Flow goes for HAZ. HAZ ducks out and then offers him up Omar Amir.
A smart move by the Golden Boy, distracted the proprietor of the chop shop.
Admirable goes out the window when you're trying to win the title, I guess.
This is how we say it.
Oh, there we is. We haven't heard this one. Brandon Tate making his way to the ring, Steve. Putting his tag team title at the top of the ramp. He's going for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Oh, big boot to the face there to Luscious, who's still holding it. Came in at number 2, Steve. Luscious Lawrence still hanging on.
Luscious, one of the first men in the match, still going. AJZ.
AJZ came in at number 4, still holding on as well, Steve.
I don't know how much longer he's going to go after what he just took from Brandon Tate.
Cash Flow
or Brent or Brock.
Just takes Ryan Howe down to his knees. Brandon Tate here working on Luscious Lawrence now. Ooh.
Hey!
Let's see if you see the pace though.
Cash Flow won this last year and never got a one-on-one shot for the OVW title.
Now you hear Josh Ashcraft saying Cash Flow won this last year, never got his one-on-one title. If you remember at the time, Steve was turned into a triple threat match. Yeah. Josh Ashcraft's been talking 365 days about how Cash Flow is still owed that one-on-one match.
You're right. And Brian, I don't know if you knew this, that Josh Ashcraft was going to be joining us on commentary during this Rumble, but here we are.
Somebody's joining us, coming to say hi to me, and you happen to be here. Cash Flow favoring that eye. Looks like he might have caught it on something. Luscious Lawrence to control of Brandon Tate. Ryan Howe working AJZ in the corner here. Again, action all over the ring. It is hard to keep up with it. It's fast and furious, folks, but we're doing the best we can here to give you all the action.
Oh, that might have been a little low by the rock star Ryan Howe. And to the ground goes the Golden Boy.
Now, Steve, you're seeing the pace slow down a little bit here. You got Omar, Howe, AJZ. They have been in there for quite a while. Cash Flow, a veteran, knows to slow the pace down, knows that's going to benefit him moving forward.
Oh, there you
go, Josh Ashcraft directing traffic here in the corner, letting Cat flow.
Luscious almost out. 1 foot may have hit the floor, but both feet didn't. He is still in the match.
Now, Steve, you saw Hollywood Haley J catch that leg and help him push it back in. Hollywood Haley J needs to keep her mind on her match later tonight, going for the number 1 contendership for the women's title.
Yeah.
But Luscious Lawrence could win that over the
got priorities. The priorities right now is her sugar daddy, Luscious Lawrence. And we've got another man entering the match.
Wait a second. We saw those tights earlier. Is this the other half?
It's not Truth Magnum.
Turbo
Floyd has returned to OVW.
Set your engines to turbo, folks, because the action's about to get hot and fast and blonde. Turbo Floyd taking it to AJ Zeke, almost gets him eliminated. Huge scoop slam here coming to Luscious Lawrence. Oh, no. Turbo Floyd going for the elimination, Steve.
Luscious Lawrence still with too much juice.
Oh, they might have the juice finally squeezed there by Turbo Floyd. The power, Steve. Oh, and huge elbow.
Huge elbow, and he has taken over the match. But,
nope. I think Cashflow has some words to say about that, Steve. Turbo Floyd not backing down from Cashflow. Right hands has the big man reeling. Huge sidewalk slam, Turbo Floyd.
Goodness, how was he able to get the big Cashflow up for that sidewalk slam?
Yeah, huge leg drop. Steve, you gotta love Turbo Floyd. He's a throwback. The old style wrestling, you see him, you're not gonna see anything fancy, but it's gonna be effective.
Speaking of effective, he caught Brent Tate. And another competitor about to enter the match. My goodness, the surprises that we've seen so far. Turbo Floyd back in OVW. Truth Magnum back in OVW. Who's next?
Elliot Cat!
This is Elliot from the Heat Seekers. One of the top tag teams in wrestling today, making his OVW debut and starting out in the Nightmare Rumble. Goes straight for the tag team champion, Brent Tate. Brent Tate eating that headbutt there from Elliot. You can imagine Elliot from the Heat Seekers is going to have a good showing here, and maybe he's going against Brandon Tate. He wants a shot at those titles, Steve. Well, everyone's getting a shot at the title right now because this is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Oh, Turbo Floyd trying to eliminate Cashflow here, trying to win the title on his first night back.
Big Cashflow was almost eliminated. We've got Omar Amir, Ryan Howe. These guys almost out.
AJZ almost got Howe eliminated. Again, remember, both feet have to hit the floor to be eliminated, Steve. Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence getting some precious breaths. They have been here for so long. AJZ, oh, Howe, they might get eliminated. Turbo Floyd, oh. AJZ able to get that kick in on Turbo Floyd to break it up. But again, Elliot's still working on Brent Tate, Steve.
The action is nonstop. I don't even know what to go. I mean, at this point, we've got the Golden Boy squaring up against Ryan Howe. Omar Amir still in the match.
You can just feel what this match means to every single man, Steve. They know this is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. You can see how important this is. Omar Amir still choking the life out of Luscious Lawrence. And again, Steve, remember how long Omar and Luscious have both been in there, coming in at 2 and at 9 respectively. Steve, these guys have to be winded. Ryan Howe working on Turbo Floyd here in the corner. Again, Howe, Steve, former OVW Heavyweight Champion himself, and the 5th entrant. He's been holding on, but you got to imagine he is tired.
Yeah, he's been in for quite a while, and he's taken a lot of punishment, but all of these men have up to this point.
Brandon Tate!
The tag team champions, Brandon Tate making his way in the ring. Now, Steve, you got brothers in the ring, you got family in the ring, you got the tag team champions in the ring. You have to imagine this works in their advantage. Brandon Tate goes straight for Turbo Floyd here. See, the Tate twins already found each other working together here, Steve. AJZ goes for them. Oh, AJZ up and over. Oh, my God.
AJZ has been eliminated. Golden Boy out of the match. The Tate twins working in tandem, as you had to know they were going to do if they had this opportunity. We've got Luscious Lawrence kind of grinding at them. Yeah.
Still grinding with them.
He's persistent. if nothing else. Still grinding. This guy, his juice knows no bounds.
It was like osmosis. They touched him and grinded themselves, Steve. Luscious Lawrence goes for the big clothesline. Oh, big double drop kick. Luscious Lawrence is eliminated. Oh my God! There he goes!
No! Luscious Lawrence has been eliminated.
Steve, number 2 is
What
gone.
is this?
Now Ryan Howe, the longest serving member in this Rumble now, coming in at number 5. But again, former heavyweight champion, Steve, he knows what it takes to get to the top.
Do you know how much money I put on him to win this match? I'm going to have to pawn my
you said
jacket.
you took my wallet. Oh, come on. How am I going to get home? All right, Ryan Howe working on the Tate twins here. Again, Tate twins and Ryan Howe, we've seen backstage are friendly, but there are no friends in this match. We saw that earlier with Steve Michaels and Big Zoe. Steve Michaels eliminates Zoe.
Now Ryan Howe, who again has been in this match for well over 20 minutes now, taking on both Tate twins, trying to eliminate them both. This is unbelievable. Cameraman, if you can get a shot of this.
Looking for a double.
I've never seen anything like that.
But the Tates, of course, working together. Again, both feet had to hit the floor, and none did. Brandon Tate taking it back to Ryan Howe there. Omar taking deep rest there in the corner. Steve been in there since number 9. Did some huge eliminations. Speaking, biggest one, of course, being Steve Michaels.
Next segment.
Up Sigmund. We've got Elliott and Sigmund, both of the Heat Seekers in the match now. Going toe-to-toe here with Brent and Brandon and Bilbo, the Tate twins.
Oh, Heat Seekers. Oh, they eliminate Brent Tate.
Just like that, Brent Tate has
been eliminated.
Oh, Brandon Tate, though, drop kicks. There goes
Matt Sigmund has been eliminated.
This is so fast. How are we supposed to keep up with it? Oh, Brandon Tate slips out of it. Oh, Elliott now. Elliott from the Heat Seekers. Oh, also been eliminated. Both
Elliott Russell has been eliminated.
Right, we've still got one Tate twin in the ring.
We're not done here, Steve. Looks like the Heat Seekers now want to take it to Brent Tate here on the outside of the ring.
Oh,
no, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Sigmund's got a steel chair. Oh, straight to the midsection of Elliott. Come on, right for the referees.
Unbelievable. Oh, you see, his brother.
Oh, wait, hold on here. Brandon Tate. Oh, my God.
Wipes everybody out. Eliminates
Brandon
himself
Tate
from the match.
Steve, Brandon Tate eliminates himself from the match, but he sacrificed a shot for at the OVW Heavyweight Championship to protect his brother, to protect his bloodline. Oh, and the Heat Seekers and Tate still going at it. Still just fighting to the back. Referees need to get a handle on this.
The OVW Tag Team Champions looking out for one another more than they am themselves.
Let's get back to the action in the ring here, Steve. Oh, huge kick. Ryan Howe takes Turbo Floyd to the mat. Omar Amir and Cashflow down in the corner again. Cashflow wanted to take it to Omar because Omar had that huge slam earlier, able to lift Steve Michaels up and out of the ring. Look how that feat of strength, Steven, is absolutely unheard of.
Josh Ashcraft just came and stole my water. Now he's giving it to Cashflow.
So you didn't hear anything I just said?
No.
But how impressive was that Omar Amir was able to get Steve Michaels over the top rope?
Incredibly impressive. Incredibly impressive. I don't mean to downsell this. This match has been incredible. I was really thirsty. Tony Gunn, your former OVW champion, with his first entrance into the match.
Tony Gunn now is a threat to everybody in this match. Former OVW Heavyweight Champion himself, Steven. He's going to take it to everybody in the ring. And you know Tony has a special kind of anger in him right now. Believes that OVW Heavyweight Championship should be his. He shouldn't even have to go through this match for it.
Tony Gunn, who has been a bit disenfranchised with OVW, doesn't seem to trust OVW anymore. Feels that he's been dealt a bad hand. And now he wants to take out all of his aggressions here in the Rumble.
Oh, Ryan Howe, huge atomic drop. Tony Gunn now Ryan Howe, though, just reverse it. Tony Gunn and Ryan Howe know each other so well. This is a long-term rivalry, Steve. They know each other so well.
These guys have had hundreds of matches against one another over the years. They know each other better than just about anybody.
Oh my God, there goes Ryan Howe!
Howe has been eliminated!
Tony Gunn knew him a little better than maybe Ryan knew him and eliminates the rock star.
Tony Gunn adding to that long-term rivalry between him and Howe. You got to imagine Howe's going to want some recompense for Tony Gunn tossing him out of the Nightmare Rumble and costing him the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Tony Gunn just moves his attentions over to Turbo Floyd, now working him in the corner, choking the life out of Turbo Floyd. Omar Amir still choking the life out of Cashflow in the corner, maybe trying to eliminate the big man. Cashflow holding on, though.
Tony Gunn in the corner with Turbo Floyd. How great is it seeing...
Turbo Floyd holds on.
Well, I was going to say, how great was it seeing Turbo Floyd back in an OVW ring? But here he is. Oh, and another entrant about to make his way to the ring.
There's that ring awareness of Turbo Floyd tied up Tony Gunn in the ropes. That's to not get eliminated, but yeah, Steve, like you're right. We have another entrant coming.
William Lutz, your Rush Division champion.
Now, Steve, Lutz night is full of men. Later tonight, he has that 7-man scramble to defend his Rush Division championship, but tonight, he has a shot at the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Can you imagine if Lutz wins the OVW Heavyweight Championship, and then takes
Could you
Jesse
imagine
Garza
having
Heavyweight
that man, the bad man, as the representative, holding the belt, holding the title for OVW, representing us in press conferences, representing us at charity events? William Lutz.
Cashflow tries to back down. Lutz goes for the chop. Lutz backs down, but then chops Little Cash.
Poor Little Cash.
Everything's legal in the Rumble, Steve. He hits Omar Amir south of the border. He hit Cashflow and his Little Cash, and now Turbo Floyd has been unturboed. Lutz is on an under-the-belt spree here.
Anything goes. Like I said earlier, I've said it time and time again, the only thing that will eliminate you from the match.
Wait on. Omar Amir, House of Fire, gets a little momentum, rushes Lutz to the outside. He's over the top, but he's holding on.
He can hit everybody in their...
You can only get hit in the groin so many times before you want to go after the person that hits you in the groin, Steve. Usually once. And Omar Amir just took it to Lutz, took him to the apron here, but Lutz was able to hold on.
If you've built up a tolerance like I have over the years, you usually get about 6 or 7 in before you really get hot.
All right, moving on. Tony Gunn here now taking it to Omar Amir. Omar has been in since number 9, Steve. Let's not discount that. Over half the Rumble now. And Tony Gunn, still fresh as a daisy, taking it to him. Turbo Floyd here.
Last year, we'll win it again.
Turbo here working on Cashflow in the corner. Looks like Josh Ashcraft not too happy. Omar Amir going toe-to-toe with Tony Gunn here, able to hold his own against a former heavyweight champion. Very impressive tonight so far. That's not even considering his Steve Michaels elimination. All right, Steve. Speaking of a man,
Supernatural Tony Bizzo.
Supernatural Tony Bizzo hasn't had the best of luck lately, but
huge spine buster.
Ashton Cove needs to consider himself fortunate that he's not in right now. Tony Bizzo, fresh as a daisy, and just running through the competition.
Tony Bizzo very well could be our new OVW heavyweight champion. Look at the physique. Look at the fury in his eyes, Steve. And again, we're towards the end of the run now. He's fresh as a daisy. And Turbo Floyd almost eliminated, was able to hold on. Tony Bizzo, Steve, has all the tools. He has the complete set, the complete package, if you will.
Well, sure. I mean, he wouldn't call himself the complete package if he's missing some pieces. That would be untruthful, and that's not in his character.
William Lutz attacked Tony Bizzo from behind. Not too smart on your behalf, kid. Tony Bizzo. Oh, my God! Tony Bizzo eliminated by William
Tony Bizzo has been eliminated.
I think he spent more time on the outside of the ring than he did in it.
Tony Bizzo is irate. He was not ready to be eliminated. Oh no. William Lutz eliminated by
William Lutz has been eliminated. Tony Gunn has been eliminated.
Tony Gunn.
Are you kidding me?
Eliminated by the Gelpinator. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe it. Tony Gunn has to be fierce. He was eliminated by Gelpinator.
I can't believe that. You know that awkward feeling when you know that somebody did something terribly wrong and you know they're getting ready to suffer for it?
Oh, God.
That's what
Gilpinator suffered. He's fought Steve. He suffered. He's fought Steve Michaels. He fought Airborne. Oh, he's getting killed by Cashflow. But it is in the record books. Gilpinator has eliminated former OVW Heavyweight Champion Tony Gunn from the Nightmare Rumble.
All right, I'm going to say a prayer real quick for Gilpinator.
Oh, gosh.
If you could lower your head. Our Father.
Cash is about to chop Gilpinator's spine through his back.
Heaven.
Omar Amir working Turbo Floyd. Here we got another entrant coming in.
He's shaking on the outside. I think he might be going into cardiac arrest. But we've got the Drew Hernandez getting into the ring here, fresh as a daisy. I feel like we keep saying that, but against Cashflow. But those chops will take it out of you real quick.
Another chop battle. Why do people want to come in here and challenge Cash to a chop battle? It's not the smartest thing in the world to do.
He's ambidextrous, like Hideo Nomo. He's chopping with both hands.
I don't care if you're fresher than Kanye West's new mixtape. Look, I don't care. You don't go in there and challenge Cashflow to a chop. Omar Amir up on the shoulders of Turbo Floyd there. There's stuff going all over the ring. He's holding it hard to keep up.
Big double chop. Omar Amir takes Turbo Floyd down.
You people, we respect Drew.
Josh Ashcraft saying they respect Drew Hernandez, but Drew Hernandez just took Cash Flow, Josh Ashcraft's boy, to the corner. I don't know if Josh saw that. Omar Amir now up. Oh, Drew Hernandez going for the elimination, trying to take Omar Amir out. Turbo Floyd working the crowd a little bit, trying to get some momentum. Omar Amir was able to hold on. Again, Steve, Omar Amir's been in here since number 9. How is he hanging on? Just look at him. He is out.
I just do not get how he's been able to survive up to this point. Yes, he's as tough as could be, but with everybody who has been coming after him up to this point, Turbo Floyd
pumping up.
He's turboing up, I guess you could call it. Yeah, we'll call it that, Floyding up.
Oh,
huge suplex. How did he get the 300-pounder up with such ease?
Steve, Turbo Floyd is a strong, strong man. Oh! Okay, how strong you are, though. A super kick like that from Cash Flow is going to take you off your feet.
That's a rare move from Cash Flow. I didn't think that he had that kind of dexterity. I didn't think he could get his leg up that high.
He's incredibly agile and flexible. You don't know that about Cash. Takes a lot of yoga.
I'll be damned.
The
winner of the last chance entrant match tonight in our social media match before the pay-per-view. Bruce Wayans, the final boss, earned his way into the match earlier tonight and now taking it to the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flow.
Now Bruce Wayne's no small man, but even still dwarfed by Cash Flow, coming in with a head full of momentum, not scared at all, not intimidated, knows he's towards the end of the Rumble. All it's going to take is a little luck and a lot of heart to win that OVW Heavyweight Championship. You've got, Cash Flow almost eliminated. Now Drew Hernandez trying to eliminate Turbo Floyd.
Oh, big right hand brings the Mayan Mauler over to the corner.
Bruce Wayans reverses his attention here to Omar Amir.
And Cash Flow taking a bit of a breather over on the other side by himself. Smart by the member of the Legacy of Brutality. Catch your breath, big man.
Speaking of breath, looks like Turbo Floyd trying to choke the breath out of Drew Hernandez here. Oh! And then Bruce Wayans trying to drive the breath out of Cash Flow. Again, straight from Rocky Mountain Pro. He is here to make an impact, Steve. Bruce Wayans wants to be remembered. Oh, he might be remembered for that. That is a car wreck into a plane crash. Cash Flow takes out Bruce Wayans. Omar Amir grabbing some breaths. Oh, low blow there. Turbo Floyd taken down by Drew Hernandez. But again, Steve, as legal as a toe hold.
You keep naming these moves that it's as legal as, and nobody uses a toe hold.
It's legal, though.
Nobody's going to use a toe hold. It is legal. I will give you that, but you're just using dated references.
Cash Flow here. Cash Flow here taking it to Bruce Wayans. Oh, Bruce Wayans sitting over the top but able to hold on. Cash Flow taking it to him.
We've got 2 more entrants. 3 more entrants. Sorry, I'm not a mathematician. 3 more people entering the match. Who could be next?
Zero gravity, AJ Daniels.
Half of the Gravity Destroyers, the first ever Rush Division champion, AJ Daniels, making his way to the ring. Oh, goes straight for Cash Flow, the biggest man in the ring. Oh, goes for Turbo Floyd, Drew Hernandez, combined bigger than Cash Flow, just making his way up. And now on the final boss, Bruce Wayans worked his way through the ring. AJ Daniels now going against Omar Amir in the corner.
Going to all 4 corners, looking to take out everybody in this match.
AJ Daniels, a house of fire here, Steve. AJ Daniels comfortable with the air, but he's going to have to stay out of it tonight. He's going to have all the gravity because he needs to stay grounded.
Okay, so what he's doing right now is he's going around and he's essentially upsetting all the other men in the ring. He needs to focus on one guy, try to get that guy out. The way that he's going about it right now is not going to do anything but piss everybody off, and they're going to all gang on him.
Well, Steve, what you have to remember, the situation you're in, you're going in there and you're fighting for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. If you win, you are the champion. So, yeah, you're going to go in there and maybe all your plans go out the window as soon as you come through that curtain and feel the momentum. Oh! Cash Flow just launches AJ Daniels into Omar Amir. Oh!
And now his chest
is
caved in.
Yeah, that'll crush your space shuttle real quick. Right in the solar plexus of Mr. Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels.
Zero gravity, zero oxygen is more like it. You see that?
I see what you did. And you're not wrong, Steven. Cash Flow will drive the air right out of you with those chops.
You've taken one, you know.
Not a fan. Don't recommend it. Oh, Drew Hernandez working on Turbo Floyd here in the middle of the ring now. Oh, huge splash. Takes Bruce Wayans down to the corner.
Turbo Floyd handling business.
Welcome back to OVW. Now you could be the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Steve, those shots from Turbo Floyd like they come out of a cannon, but this next entrant, I have a feeling it's going to come out here like they're out of a cannon too. Let's see who it is.
The Bro God, ladies and gentlemen,
Dustin
Jackson.
This is the internet favorite to win, Dustin Jackson. Oh! Huge crossbody off the top rope there, Steve. Dustin Jackson coming in with new tights and new attitude. He thinks he's going to win this thing, and he just might. Dustin Jackson's been on an absolute tear throughout OVW.
I mean, he could not have picked a better entry number 29.
Oh, Bulldog clothesline combo.
All these other guys worn out, non-stop action. Dustin Jackson comes in, and he's going to look to take care of everybody.
Oh, Dustin Jackson, double elimination with that missile drop kick.
Drew Hernandez and Turbo Floyd have been eliminated.
Both Drew Hernandez, the Mayan Mauler, and the returning Turbo Floyd taken out of the match by the Bro God.
Ooh. And AJ Daniels taken out of his skin with that huge Michinoku-like driver there from Dustin Jackson. You about seeing Gilpinator's back in the ring?
Why? Stop it.
Oh, Cash Flow stopping Dustin Jackson's momentum here, taking him to the corner. Dustin was taking everybody out. Stephen Cash Flow knew he had to stop that before he got too excited. Oh my God. Again, Steve Cashflow destroying the solar plexus of everybody in this match.
It's a bit of an initiation. You get in the Nightmare Rumble and you got to take at least a chop, if not a dozen, from Big Cash Flow.
Well, if the police ever need his fingerprints, they can get him off anybody's chest that was in this Nightmare Rumble tonight. Oh, Cashflow sent to the corner with Dustin Jackson. Dustin still taking it to the big man. Huge splash there.
Huge splash on Cash Flow. Up and now the time has come. I know who number 30 is. I've been paying attention. I know how the rules work. Brian, I don't know if you or the fans at home. Again, the second time.
Tony Gunn!
He won this past Tuesday.
Tony Gunn re-entering
for
with
the
his
second
second chance
to enter the Nightmare
entry.
Rumble.
Now, Steve, this is only the second time we've seen this here in OVW. Oh, Tony Gunn getting it back to Gilpinator.
The Gilpinator has been eliminated.
Right there. Tony got his receipt.
Now, Steve, Tony Gunn did win that second chance. And again, it's only the second time. Oh, Bruce Wayne's eliminated. It's only the second time.
Bruce Wayne has been eliminated.
That opportunity has been given to OVW. The last winner, Cashflow, and he went on to win the entire thing last year.
I was on Botchamania.
Oh, AJ Daniels goes to the top rope, and Tony Gunn caught him. Oh, kill shot, kill shot!
AJ Daniels has been
there was
eliminated.
just enough gravity there to bring him to the floor.
And both feet hit the ground, and he has been eliminated. We are winding down here. Omar Amir, Tony Gunn, Cashflow, and Dustin Jackson, four of the biggest names in the company for hungry men who want that OVW Heavyweight
We've
Championship.
got our final four. One of these men will be your OVW Heavyweight Champion. One of these men will be facing Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard, tonight in the main event for the National Heavyweight Championship.
Steve, this is where the medal is tested. This is where it comes up. This is where it's important. Oh, Dustin Jackson holding on. Now, Steve, I will say this is not the final four. We still have one more entry. Tony Gunn was allowed a second entry, making this 31 men. So we still have one more man to come.
I'm not a mathematician. I said that earlier.
And
I stick by it.
Whoever that man is, though, he has a tall order in front of him. Again, Omar Amir, Cashflow, Tony Gunn, Dustin Jackson, the OVW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
All right, number
Come on.
30, finally.
And your final entry,
Mahabali Shira, where has he been? Where has he been?
Look at how big that man is.
Doesn't matter where he's been, he's here now. He is here now. Clotheslines, right hands. Oh, just dropped Tony Gunn on his face.
He is huge.
The Indian Lion facing off now with Cashflow, the proprietor of the Chop Shop. Ooh. Right hands from Cashflow just do not affect Mahabali Shira. Look at that spine buster. The Cashflow broke the ring.
Use the baton, we use the Christmas payoff. Beat Shira. He has hit LOB.
Shera just slams Dustin Jackson down. Josh Ashcraft irate on the outside. He did not expect to see Mahabali Shera.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too thrilled
Oh
about the concept.
Wow!
Bro, God, Dustin Jackson has been eliminated.
Dustin Jackson has been eliminated.
That's huge, Steve. Now we are officially at our Final Four. I can't believe Dustin Jackson's been eliminated. He was the favorite.
I figured after Luscious Lawrence was out, I was rooting for Dustin Jackson to pick it up, but now it's anyone's guess. I can't believe that we're down to the Final Four for real this time.
Steve, can you believe Omar Amir's heart? He has been in here since number 9. He's went through 22 other men, and now just taking it to Mahabali Shera, one of the finest athletes wrestling has ever seen.
Now, Tony Gunn has been in twice, so he's...
Oh! Speaking of Tony Gunn, he heard you.
Intercepted the run, took out Omar Amir, not necessarily to save Mahabali Shera.
Tony Gunn trying to start forming an alliance here with Mahabali Shera, it looks like.
Come on, Kenny!
Oh! Omar moved! Tony Gunn just kill shot at Mahabali Shera. Oh, island time! And there goes Mahabali Shera! Omar Amir, how do you do that?
Shera!
Mahabali Shera has been eliminated.
We're down to 3. We've got last year's winner in the Nightmare Rumble, Cash Flow. Former OVW heavyweight champion Tony Gunn.
He helps us, we'll give him a title shot!
And the OVW Rookie of the Year, Omar Amir. One of these men will be your next OVW heavyweight champion.
How is Omar Amir doing this, Steven? He's been in there since number 9. Cash Flow stomping a hole in Tony Gunn in the corner. Omar getting those much-needed breaths. He's just out on his feet. Look at the weak knees there on Omar. Can barely stand. Tony Gunn, see the life beaten out of him. This might be Cash Flow's show, Steve.
Could he make it twice in a row? And this time, Omar Amir.
God!
For
Look at that.
almost 30 minutes.
Steve, it's almost hard to concentrate, and I can't hear my own thoughts with how intense Omar Amir is being. This crowd is behind him. He has been in through 22 other men, like I have said 5 or 6 times in the last minute. Omar Amir is really taking it to these guys now. The heart is coming through. Omar Amir now, right hands to the face of the Cash. Oh, look at that! He slides back in. Look at the agility there from Omar. How is this fast after this long?
He was able to take the momentum of Cash Flow.
Oh, Cash Flow held on.
Nearly had him over the top rope and to the floor. You got to think he is exhausted at this point. Over 30 minutes in the ring. Omar Amir still fighting with all of his heart. But how much does he have left?
Steve, how much can he have left? He's been here since number 9. He's digging in the pits for that energy. Oh, Tony Gunn comes up from behind, though. Come on, Omar Amir was getting the head full of momentum. He's getting the energy and comeback he needed. Oh, here we go, though. What? Oh! Tony Gunn almost up and over. Cash Flow trying to pull. Oh, Cash Flow eliminates Tony Gunn.
Oh! Cash Flow did his part.
Tony Gunn has down to 2 men.
One of these men will be your next OVW heavyweight champion. We've got Omar Amir and Cash Flow.
Can Omar Amir find it in him to put away Cash Flow, the monster of the LLP? He's been here since number 9. You know he's tired, but can his heart pull him through, or will Cash chop it out of him, Steve? What? Oh, no, Omar go for a risky move there, but he's putting it all on the line, trying to eliminate Cash Flow. They're teetering, Steve. They're teetering. Oh, my God! Oh, there it is. There it is, your new heavyweight champion, Omar Amir.
Your winner of the Nightmare Rumble. And new OVW
from number 9, your new OVW heavyweight champion, your number 1 contender for Jesse Goddard's National Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Omar Amir.
A dream realized, Steven. He didn't just win, he survived. He came in at number 9, and Omar Amir survived 22 other men and is your new OVW heavyweight champion. Omar Amir, your new OVW heavyweight champion. That man did more than earn it. He deserves it. Like you said, Steve, you couldn't put it any better. From number 9 to OVW heavyweight champion. Whoa, folks, the action is hot in here. I'm sweating up a storm. OVW has a new heavyweight champion, Omar Amir. And Steve, that might not be the only title change we see tonight. I just got word. The Tate twins have asked OVW management for a match against the Heat Seekers. The Heat Seekers only accepted with the stipulation that title would be on the line. We will see that tonight.
Not only that, we've got Rush Division title action. We've got a 7-man scramble. I think it was 7 the last time. I don't know. With the way William Lutz is going, he could have added more. I think it's still 7 though.
It's a 7-man scramble for the Rush Division Championship, but the night doesn't end there with those 2 matches. We also know later on, Omar Amir, your new OVW heavyweight champion, will face national champion Jesse Goddard in the main event. But next, we have women's action. We have Holly Hood, Haley J taking on Jocelyn Navarro to determine the new #1 contender for the women's championship. Let's go ahead and get ringside, get right into the action.
The following match is scheduled for 1 fall. It is for the OVW #1 Women's Contenders match. Introducing first, Hollywood Haley J.
All right, Steve, your favorite, but again, she doesn't like you. Hollywood Haley J making her way to the ring. Huge opportunity for the Queen of Bugetto. She could walk out of here the #1 contender for Maserati's OVW Women's Championship.
You know, I bought her a starter jacket, and I thought maybe that would be it. I figured she'd really be into starter jackets. No.
No, she really doesn't like you, and your interview on Overdrive did not help things at all. But Hollywood Haley J doesn't dwell on the past. She told me tonight the Queen of Bugetto becomes the Queen of OVW.
And her opponent, Jocelyn Navarro.
Jocelyn Navarro is no small task, though. Stephen, Hollywood Haley J is going to have her mildly manicured hands full with Jocelyn Navarro, your former #1 contender.
Now, Jocelyn Navarro has had her chance at OVW Gold before, came up a little short, but now another opportunity is here for Miss Navarro. Can she make it to the top once again?
Steve, Jocelyn Navarro has been impressive every single time she stepped through the yellow ropes, but Hollywood Haley J is hungry, Steve, and she is more than ready. This crowd here solidly behind Jocelyn Navarro. She's built a following here at Davis Arena.
I don't understand why they're not behind Hollywood. Hollywood obviously has incredible potential, incredible star power.
Steve, you got 2 very unique styles here. With Jocelyn Navarro, you have that creative, almost offensive-like defense. With Hollywood Haley J, you just scratch and claw your way until it's done.
Well, just like that, she took her over quick as could be. Now, Hollywood.
Now, Steve, who do you give the speed advantage to here? Both are quick as a whistle, but straight on the face. Hollywood Haley J might not be able to use her whistle after that. Jocelyn with a quick pin.
A unique pin by Jocelyn Navarro. Hollywood has got to be spinning at this point. The action has been so fast at this point.
Did you see Hollywood's body just crumble, Steve? Navarro connected with that boot to the face. Hollywood just crumbled.
I would have crumbled too.
You would have. You're a weak man, but Jocelyn Navarro taking it to Hollywood now, whipping her off the ropes. You're not a weak man. I'm sorry.
I have broad shoulders, so I look good, but it's all show.
Jocelyn Navarro goes for the close on. Hollywood ducks out of the way. Oh, huge head scissors.
Huge head scissors. Not something you usually see from Hollywood, but she's got to pull out all the stops. Again, #1 contendership. The winner of this match will go on to face Maserati for the OVW Women's Championship at a later date.
Smart pin there from Hollywood. She had that swinging neck breaker. Goes for the quick pin. Didn't lock up the leg though, Steve. Now Jocelyn Navarro able to kick out about 2.5. Hollywood now taking out a little frustration out on Navarro.
Yeah, this early in the match, if you're going to try to get the pin, you're going to want to hook a leg because they're still fresh enough. Again, OVW has some of the best wrestlers in the world. You're not going to beat them quick. You're going to have to really put the work in.
Hollywood taking a little too much time there, I think, looking at the crowd, kind of playing it up a little bit. Hollywood needs to pay attention to her opponent, not so much the referee. That might come back to bite her. Oh, she forearmed there to Jocelyn Navarro. Oh, those forearms, though, not doing anything. Jocelyn Navarro doesn't really look too affected by that, Steve. Maybe the hair protected her. Oh, I don't think that one might have did it, though.
Another nasty forearm to the corner. Jocelyn Navarro's got to be seeing stars.
Oh,
and a roll-up.
Oh, there's that quick DDT we see from Jocelyn Navarro. That's going to take the breath out of you and take you sideways. Ooh, 2.5 there, Steve. It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing. Looks like Hollywood now in trouble.
And she's got her in a headlock here, center of the ring.
Hollywood reaching for that bottom rope there. You see the ring awareness. And Jocelyn Navarro, aware of Hollywood's ring awareness, starts laying the forearms into her face. Oh, there we go. Hollywood, though, makes it to the outside, getting a little reprieve. And asking for a reprieve.
A smart move by Hollywood with her being in the ropes. Jocelyn Navarro can't get any moves. She can't get any submission maneuvers, if you will.
Oh! Hollywood sit to the outside. Jocelyn Navarro, huge kick. Takes Hollywood soaring off the apron. Ooh, oh! There, Navarro just jumped off the apron, drives the boot right into the ribs there of Hollywood, drives the air out of her, and is driving those fists into Hollywood's face now.
She's got extra motivation. She's been to the top. She's had a taste. She came up a little short, but maybe she's done a little bit of planning and has figured out exactly what it's going to take to go over the edge this time to become the new OVW Women's Champion. Now, even if she wins this match, either Jocelyn or Hollywood, again, they will have to face Maserati for the Women's Championship at a later date, not tonight, not like the OVW champion going up against the National Heavyweight Champion.
But Steve, we're not talking about the national title now because this is about the women's title. We will talk plenty about the national title later in our main event when new OVW Heavyweight Champion Omar Amir takes on Jesse Goddard for that national heavyweight title. But right now, Hollywood, Haley J, and Jocelyn Navarro duking it out, trying to get that number one contendership and get a shot at Maserati's OVW women's title. Ooh! Speaking of duking it out, huge right forearm there from Jocelyn Navarro since
Knocked
Hollywood
her
down
right
the
on her keister.
Keister. So when did you turn 40? Or born in the 1940s. Ruined that joke. Moving on. Jocelyn Navarro now. Oh, backhand there from Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood going for that super kick. Jocelyn Navarro catches it. Oh, my God.
And she just tosses her around like a rag doll. Huge belly-to-back suplex. Hollywood might be out, and this could be it. Jocelyn getting it up. Maybe she'll be going for that running cannonball in the corner.
Holy schnitzel, what a German suplex that was. Oh, going for the bangarang, but nobody home. Hollywood able to get out of the way, had it scouted.
You get on me for Keister and you say holy schnitzel.
I stand by what I said. Jocelyn Navarro went for that finish move, went for that bangarang, trying to put Hollywood away, but Hollywood again had it scouted, got out of the way, trying to get some breath in here, trying to get back in this match. Can't even get to her feet.
I can't see how these ladies could be catching their breath. I'm having a problem catching my breath here on the outside. But then again, I am terribly out of shape.
A little bit of possum there from Hollywood Haley J, but able to get that code breaker on Jocelyn Navarro. Gives her some time to get some breath and shake off the beating she's had so far. Oh, there's that frustration. There's that do whatever it takes to get it done attitude from Hollywood. It's not pretty, Steve, but it's effective, and it's painful.
She fights a little different. I mean, you know, how she was raised and where she grew up, and, you know, she had different circumstances. Her trainers weren't the same as a traditional wrestling trainer, so to speak.
You want to elaborate on that, Steve?
I don't need to. I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Oh, Jocelyn Navarro going for that bangarang again. Over to Hollywood, scouts it again, gets the feet up.
Full blast. Both boots right to the stomach. You saw Jocelyn Navarro shoot backwards off of that kick.
Steve, Hollywood may have Jocelyn's number here. Oh, another weak pin. Oh, Jocelyn able to kick out at two. But Hollywood may have Jocelyn's number here, Steve. That's two bangarangs. It looks like Hollywood is able to turn Jocelyn's momentum around on her.
Now, just because Hollywood has that certain demeanor and that certain attitude doesn't mean that she's not a student of the game. She still wants to succeed and will do what it takes. She studies, she understands how these women fight, and she knows exactly what to do to counter almost every move.
These two exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Oh! Looks like Jocelyn Navarro got the better of that exchange. Huge clothesline. Oh, and big old arm drag. Bangarang, third time might be a charm. Looks like Jocelyn's feeling it, Steve. Oh, thought better of it this time. That was Haley scouted the last two, maybe thinking something different here.
Hollywood with a boot of her own. Reverse Jocelyn Navarro back in.
Oh, Jocelyn Navarro quick as a whistle there, gets out of the way. Oh, big hand to the face of Hollywood. Oh, Jocelyn Navarro there with that creative defense, like I told you earlier. Steven ducks under the legs. Who goes for the, Chun set up that T-bone suplex. Hollywood is saying,
oh, T-bone exploder suplex flips Hollywood inside out. This one might be over.
Hollywood held on as long as she could, but Jocelyn Navarro able to get that T-bone suplex. Steven, Hollywood might be in trouble.
Oh, she is in trouble. It's just a matter of how much and whether or not she's cognitive enough to get out of it.
Oh, Jocelyn Navarro, huge knees to the back there of Hollywood.
And she is not.
Hollywood has to be struggling to, breathe at this point, maybe struggling to think after that big boot to the face and to the brain there, Steve.
Jocelyn needs to go for the pin. This one is as good as over. Here we go. Oh!
2.7, Steve. That was close. Hollywood kicking that on instinct.
She's tenacious, if nothing else. She's a bit of maybe a honey badger. Because, you know, she doesn't care. Right? We'll go with that.
I knew what you were doing, but I was just not acknowledging. I'm wrapped up in this match, Steve. Both these women are giving everything they have. They know that no more contendership is on the line. They want that OVW women's title. Oh, Hollywood hangs on. Oh, no. Jocelyn Navarro overpowers her.
Into the second turnbuckle goes Hollywood.
And then crumbles to the bottom turnbuckle. Oh, wait. Hold on. Luscious Lawrence out here helping his side piece, Hollywood Haley J. Returning the favor from earlier when she was ringside for him and during that Rumble. Luscious Lawrence checking on Hollywood Haley J here. Referee Charlene a little distracted.
All right, he's got the power of the juice.
Well, hold on there. Hold on, Steve. Did you see that?
No.
What? You look at that. Is that a sock of rocks?
She's got a sock of rocks.
Luscious Lawrence brought a sock of rocks out here. Jocelyn Navarro knocked out.
Oh, not like that.
Your winner, Hollywood Haley J.
Your #1 contender for the OVW Women's Championship by way of the sock of rocks. Hey, I saw it. I saw it as plain as day, but at the end of the day, she picked up the win. Doesn't matter how.
Steve, this is a sock of something, but that's a whole nother story. Your new OVW #1 contender for the women's championship, Hollywood Haley J. But not like this. Jocelyn Navarro had that match won. Luscious Lawrence comes out with the sock of rocks, but again, your new #1 contender for the women's title, Hollywood Haley J. Folks, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's the first time we've seen the sock full of rocks used in a match, and hopefully the last time. Hollywood Haley J is your new #1 contender for the OVW Women's Championship. But
I talked about she had different training than your traditional professional wrestler, and that's what I meant by it. That sock of rocks. Hey.
Sock of rocks aside, that's not the last championship ramification we're going to see tonight. Next up, that 7-man scramble. William Luce demanded more men for this match, and it was granted. 7-man scramble for the Rush Division Championship. Let's go backstage and get a word from our OVW Rush Division champion to hear his thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, William Lutz. Lutz, you tonight are defending that title against 7 other men. If I'm not mistaken, that's a lot of men. I can't even count on one hand. And you even asked for that match? Are you crazy?
No, I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm right on that line. Maybe I am just a wee bit insane, but that's only for me to know. Maybe I'm perhaps the smartest man on this planet. Because guess what? I defeated 2 other men to win this. This past Tuesday, I defeated 2 more men in a non-title match, but guess what? That's another stat in the win column. And guess what? To correct your wrongings, I'm facing 6 men tonight for this. And I'm the 7th man. That 7th man. And throughout my whole entire life, there's been one constant. Effort is the Siamese twin of success. Now, effort, it's a hell of a lot more than just changing gears. You see, it's sweat. It is sweat that is the currency. It is sweat that is impacted by that effort. Because I want more. I need more. Because I want to show that I am not just a champion, but I am a champion amongst champions. And I take on all newcomers. They're all welcome. Come one, come all. William Lutz is that man, and I will retain this tonight.
Wow. Strong words there from William Lutz. I've never seen him that fired up.
Yeah, That was a fire that I've never seen out of it, but championship gold will do that to you. It'll bring you to that next level, and I'm happy to see it out of the madman, William Lutz.
William Lutz has been confident. That's the only way to put it. I mean, he demanded, this was going to be a one-on-one match. He demanded more men.
We've got Star Rider coming, the first entrant in the 7-man scramble for the OVW Rush Division Championship.
Star Rider has been very, very impressive, Steven. Now, what would it mean to him to pick up that Rush Division Championship after only being here for a couple months? JC Adams now making his way to the ring, Steve. Another very impressive competitor. Now, I will say, I've been asking him for weeks, what conditioner do you use? And he just stares at me and walks away.
Oh, no, that's genetic, man. That's genetic. That's on another level. We can never reach that.
You can tell me that's a bigger lie than I've ever heard in my life. Who else we got in this match? Oh my God! Rohit! Former X Division champion, Impact Wrestling star, Rohit! Going for the Rush Division, or the X Division title here at OVW.
The Rush Division Championship. Rohit, former X Division champion, figures he's going to come to OVW and take some gold back to Impact.
See, someone vested the Elite Rohit Challenge. I guess he's here to reclaim some gold. Not an easy thing to do, though. The Hood Ninja himself, Isaiah, making his way to the ring with the master of the massacre, Josh Ashcraft and co.
I still can't believe we've got Rohit, Impact Star, in this match for the Rush Division Championship, and that is no discredit to the Hood Ninja High, Star Rider, JC Adams.
Again, former X Division champion, Steven.
There's my protector. There's my ninja. There's my brother. There's no one I'm closer to.
Josh Ashcraft letting us know Isaiah is his brother, his protector. No one he's closer to in that brethren, Steve. They've been together for years. Josh Ashcraft, great insurance policy to have on the outside, but AJ Daniels, Mr. Zero Gravity, doesn't care who you have on the outside.
The first ever Rush Division champion, Mr. Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels. Put some respect on his name, Brian.
Speaking of respect, Steve, you gotta respect Ace Austin. He is inevitable. He is Impact Wrestling's X Division Wrestler of the Year, former X Division champion himself, now here to get some Rush Division gold.
And the champion himself, the madman, William Lutz, who has seemed to have taken on a more sinister, a more serious, a more dangerous demeanor since he's picked up the Rush Division Championship.
William Lutz clearly wearing the collar and elbow Brody Lee shirt. Our condolences go out to his family and friends. Great competitor, William Lutz paying homage. And William Lutz, like you said, Steven, has been a totally different man.
The following contest is a 7-man scramble for the OVW Rush Division Championship. Here are your competitors. Introducing first, Star Rider, JC Adams, Mr. Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels. Accompanied to the ring by his manager representing the legacy of brutality with Josh Ashcraft, Isaiah! Rohit Raju! Inevitable Ace Austin! And your OVW Rush Champion, William Lutz!
All right, this match, Steve, it's hard to say any match can be crazier when you have a Rumble on your card, but this has all the makings of an absolute barn burner, an absolute wild match.
You know, if anything, that Royal Rumble got us prepared for something like this, but I don't know.
There Josh Ashcraft causing the distraction on the outside with that crowbar.
Isaiah plants.
Rohit going for the quick win over Star Rider here. Rohit goes for the pin. AJ Daniels goes for the pin. Again, madness already. The bell rang. The bell rang, and now there's already chaos.
Hurry up and die by Isaiah on the outside on the champion, William Lutz, nearly punching a hole straight through him.
Got action in the ring as well. Oh, Ace Austin and Rohit almost ran right into each other. Oh, huge kick there from Ace Austin, using Star Rider to get him from one place to the other. Ace Austin is flying all over this ring. Ooh. Huge kick to the chest from Rohit. Rohit and Ace Austin here flexing off in the middle of the ring. Oh, but they're not paying attention. AJ Daniels up here on the top rope. Oh, huge double drop kick
Takes them both down. JC Adams just got out of the way, or he was going to be flat on the mat.
Now, Steve, this match already has the majority of the competitors on the ground. Oh, my God, you see William Lutz goes for that high-risk maneuver. Isaiah caught him midair. Oh, my, powerbomb to the outside, city powerbomb. We saw it. We saw the city powerbomb. Please don't hit our desk. Oh, AJ Daniels dove to the outside, takes out Isaiah. It hasn't even been 3 minutes, and everyone in this match is on the ground. Oh, JC Adams up.
Adams up, and a big kick next. Ace Austin down. We've got a pile of bodies on the outside on the floor.
Ace Austin likes to say he's inevitable. Oh, gosh, but the madness in this match was inevitable. Rohit now with the clothesline. I do not envy Daniel Spencer, referee Daniel Spencer, having to keep control of all this action.
It's bad enough having to call it.
Oh, JC Adams now taking it to Rohit. Again, Rohit had that defeat Rohit challenge for a little while when he was the X Division champion. Went on quite the winning streak. Lost that gold. Now he is here in OVW. Ooh, back on hunt
double stomp.
Oh, JC Adams kicks out 2.5 there.
All right, we've still got a pile of bodies on the outside of the ring. But in the ring right now, JC Adams versus Rohit. One of these men may be your new Rush Division champion.
We see Star Rider here stirring a little bit in the corner, gets back in the ring. Rohit and JC Adams go an island on their own, just taking it to each other. Well, he has more Rohit to JC Adams. Oh! Rohit tosses JC Adams in the corner. Star Rider pushes him up and over. Rohit sends JC to the outside.
And now Star Rider.
Oh, kick there from Star Rider sends Rohit rolling. Roll-a-heat. Oh, big Hurricane
able
Rana.
to catch him with his legs. Hurricane Rana takes Rohit over, kicks the foot.
He rolled that X Division star, tossed him across the ring. Star Rider taking it to Rohit now. Oh, huge kick to the side of the head.
My goodness, Rohit might be out, but smart, the veteran move, roll to the outside near the rope so he can't get pinned.
Steve, that's going to affect your equilibrium. It's going to make it hard to think. It's going to make it hard to do much of anything. Rohit wants Star Rider to get up, calling for it. He's feeling it here, Steve. If Rohit keeps his momentum up, we may see a new Rush Division champion. Oh, Isaiah catches him on the outside. Where did he come from?
A smart move by the Hood Ninja high, pulling Rohit.
He is a ninja, Steve. I didn't know where he came from.
He's silent like that. He's super quiet.
Again, ninja. Oh, Isaiah goes for the arm drag. Star Rider tries to reverse something of his own. Oh, there's that leg lariat. That might be enough.
Lariat takes down Star Rider. AJ Daniels back in the ring.
Isaiah couldn't capitalize immediately after he go for that pin, but by the time he does, AJ Daniels was back in. Ooh.
Huge seated drop kick knocks Isaiah down. Star Rider on the outside.
How do you do aerial maneuvers on the ground? Josh Ashcraft determined to break this table here at ringside with that crowbar. Ooh.
The action so fast-paced. It's, oh my goodness, huge boot. Isaiah is down. AJ, could he become the first ever two-time Rush Division champion?
That might be it.
2. Oh, Ace Austin.
Ace Austin saw AJ Daniels might have had Isaiah's number. Ace Austin saves the match, pulls out referee Daniel Spencer. Oh my! Oh, AJ Daniels thinking suicide dive. Ace Austin made him pay, used his own momentum against him.
Had it choreographed. Oh. Wow, huge springboard. Spinning kick to the face.
There's a reason he was the X Division Superstar of the Year, and we're seeing it right now. Ace Austin, Steve, could be inevitably the new OVW Rush Division champion.
He may think that it's inevitable, and he might be right. We could be looking at your new champ in Ace Austin.
Ace Austin now goes for AJ Daniels in the middle of the ring. Oh, tosses him up and down. I don't even know what you call that, but
Started
it was
out
effective.
as a suplex, turned into a flapjack. J.C. Adams now flattens him a little more.
Ace Austin, though, is just able to maneuver around everyone. Whenever someone new comes into the fray, he maneuvers around them, takes them out. It's been very impressive. Oh, but J.C. Adams was very impressive of his own. Huge
Got
maneuver.
about 10 feet in the air with that huge back elbow. Now a leg lariat, and he is firmly in control.
Ooh. Oh, big knee there in the atomic drop. Oh, and a neckbreaker. J.C. Adams on an absolute roll. This kid has it, Steve. This kid has a lot of heart. He might take it all the way to the West Division title.
Yeah, the crowd's getting behind him here. The momentum's in his favor. Go ahead and do something with it, Adams.
Oh, J.C. Adams, big shoulder block there to the stomach of Ace Austin. Oh, Ace caught him. J.C. Adams going for that code breaker, but Ace caught him. Oh, roll up here. That might be it. Lutz breaks it up, saves his title.
Yeah, Lutz, who's been knocked out on the outside of the ring, but found his way back in the nick of time.
Oh, big boot to the face. Lutz is feeling it now, Steve. He's been out of the match for a minute, taking his breath, maybe taking his time. Ooh, huge splash there. Ace Austin reeling now. William Lutz, oh, big crossbody, but not to the man he meant to.
Yep, Ace Austin moved out of the way, but little did J.C. Adams know that he was next in line. Got hit with the huge crossbody by the champ.
Oh, Lutz monkey flips Ace Austin out of the ring, eliminates him from the equation for the time being. Oh, headbutt there to the midsection of J.C.
Hey, I mean, use what works. He's got a hard head.
Big, I don't even know what you call that. Big flipping maneuver there, Steve. Oh, and Mochinoku driver. That might be enough. J.C. Adams might be out.
Driver nearly drops him on his head, but then the Hood Ninja comes flying from across the ring with a drop kick to break it up.
No sort of driver there, just driving his feet into the face of William Lutz. Now Isaiah of the LOB, the Hood Ninja, in charge of this match. Oh, big boot to the face there. Isaiah had head full momentum, went right into the foot of Lutz. Ooh.
We've got a little bit of action on the outside of the ring. We got William Lutz.
William Lutz thinking
going to
old
the top
school here.
rope.
Oh, I know that's your protector, Josh, but he's in trouble right now. Lutz thinking old school. Oh, what?
Well, that wasn't old school. He went and zigged when he should have zagged, but that's what William Lutz does. Just when you think you got it figured out, he goes and flips the script.
How do you prepare for William Lutz, the madman of OVW, in this unorthodox offense?
It's impossible, Brian. You just got to try to contain him.
William Lutz now taking it to Isaiah. Oh, gets caught up on the top rope, or on the middle rope there. You got Josh Ashcraft on the outside, clearly wanting to play a role in this match. Referee Daniel Spencer keeping him at bay. Oh!
Huge. Beal just throws his body at him full speed.
Is William Lutz father a dryer? Because he's just flipping all over the place. He's like a loose sock.
I like that.
I'm doing what I can over here, Steve. I'm doing what I can, but I'm just trying to keep up. This match has been absolutely insane, and you can see it in the pain and the tired fatigue setting in on Isaiah and Lutz here. Each strike a little less effective, having a little less heat behind it.
All right, we're down to the two men in the ring. Everybody else still on the outside, incapacitated. These two going back and forth. It looks like A.J. Daniels might be sliding his way back into the ring. He is.
All right, A.J. Daniels now up on, oh no, hold on. Star Rider and J.C. Adams as well. Josh Ashcraft seeing this happen in front of him. He doesn't like the way this is looking. Oh, Ace Austin and Rohit didn't like the look of it either. Ended up break it all up.
It looked like they were going for some sort of super duperplex, but Rohit, Ace Austin come in, clean house.
Ace Austin and Rohit now, after breaking up the super duperplex, as you called it, Stephen. Ace Austin, Rohit in control of this match. Ace Austin taking the Star Rider, J.C. Adams and Rohit now. Oh, but never mind, Rohit and Ace Austin used against each other.
Rohit, Ace Austin, they'd been on the same page up to this point. Now it looks like it's firmly in control.
Oh, there we go, double suicide dive.
Star Rider, J.C. Adams.
J.C. Adams and Star Rider dive to the outside, take out Rohit and Ace Austin.
But
now,
then back in the ring, we got the Hood Ninja, Isaiah William Lutz, who's down. Isaiah up top.
Isaiah go for that swan top. No, A.J. Daniels out of nowhere pushes Isaiah off. A.J. Daniels looking to capitalize here, though. No, Lutz, this is ridiculous. It just keeps spinning, Steve. It's hard to keep up.
As soon as one guy's down, there's another one to take his place, but that's how these scramble matches work. They're nonstop, especially in the Rush division. Oh, he's going for that. Is he going for the straight jacket DDT from the top rope?
Oh, my God!
Unbelievable.
Oh my, straight on the head of AJ Daniels. That is, he might be out cold, especially after competing in that Rumble earlier.
Unbelievable. He must not have caught it all. There's no way that AJ Daniels should have kicked out of that.
Steve, instinct, your brain hearing it too, and just your body moving. That's the only thing I can think is Lutz planted his cranium in the middle of the ring. Josh Ashcraft out here having issues, worried about his Hood Ninja High, wanting High to pick up that Rush Division Championship. Ooh!
Oh, huge kick by Isaiah to the top rope where William Lutz was. Now is he going for the Swanton? No!
Oh, no, goes for huge leg drop
leg
there.
drop.
Not a maneuver we see out of Isaiah very often. Going for the pin there, locking in the leg. What? I can't believe it. What?
Your winner and new
We said it.
Rush Division Champion, Isaiah.
The legacy of brutality has gold in their ranks once again. Ladies and gentlemen, your new OVW Rush Division Champion, the Hood Ninja, Isaiah.
Isaiah, Rush Division Champion. After so many opportunities, he finally has that goal around his waist. Steve, that title may never leave the LOB. Belt looks good with him, Steve, you gotta admit. But again, that belt may never leave the LOB now that it's found its way.
If it's up to them, it won't.
Oh, Isaiah, just disrespecting the former Rush Division champion, tossing to the outside.
Who's going to take that belt from them? Because again, with the legacy of brutality, you don't have to just worry about the Hood Ninja Isaiah. You got to worry about Cash Flow, Big Zo, Big Steve Michaels, and Josh Ashcraft.
Steve, I don't know who's going to take it, who's going to challenge for it, but I got to imagine they're in no rush to do so.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You want to rush in there and fight the LOB? I don't think so.
Will you stop?
Hello, Josh Ashcraft embracing what he calls his ninja, his closest member of the LOB. Folks, what an absolute match. Now, I have heard of putting the pedal to the metal, but it's a totally different thing to put a brick on the gas pedal and just let it go. Holy cow. From the second the bell rang, action, action, action. And now, a new OVW Rush Division champion, the LOB's Isaiah.
But we're just getting started. We've got 2 more title matches lined up. Next up, we've got the Tate Twins versus the Heat Seekers, signed earlier tonight for the OVW Tag Team Championship, and I think we're about to take a look.
These teams have fought each other all over the country. Tonight, for the first time ever, they fight in OVW for the Tag Team Championships. With no more gilding the lily, let's go ahead and go ringside. Here they are, Steve. Sigmund and Elliott, the Heat Seekers, all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee, getting their first shot at the OVW Tag Team titles on their first night here in the company.
Now, it's not their first shot against the Tate Twins. They fought them a few times around the world, and they've kind of split it down the middle. These guys very evenly matched with the Tate Twins. These guys are double tough in their own right.
Steve Elliott is a Sigmund of the Heat Seekers, 4-time NWA Tag Team Champions, and now have a chance to be 1-time OVW Tag Team Champions, but they got to beat these men in order to do so.
It's
Now again, Steve, this match was not originally on the card for tonight, but after the actions of the Heat Seekers in the Nightmare Rumble, attacking the Tate Twin on the outside, where his brother eliminated himself by jumping over the top rope to protect his brother. Steve, this match was demanded by the Tate Twins, and Heat Seekers used it to get a title shot.
Sacrificed his own chance to win the OVW Heavyweight Championship to protect his brother, his tag team partner. And now,
the following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers, Matt Sigmund and Elliot Russell.
Sigmund and Russell, talented guys, Steve.
And their opponents, the current Tag Team Championships, Brendan and Brent, the Tate Twins.
All right, Tate Twins versus Heat Seekers, OVW Tag Team titles on the line. Oh, here we go.
Tate Twins versus the Heat Seekers for the first time ever in OVW. The Heat Seekers have been here before, but they've never fought for the gold. Tonight they get their opportunity. Brian, can they do it?
Oh, Steve, oh gosh, Heat Seekers are a great team. If anybody can, it's them. But oh gosh, huge arm drag there. Brent Tate just takes it right to Sigmund. I mean, again, you got to give it to the Heat Seekers, Steve. They've traveled to Japan, China, Canada. They have seen the world, and they're four-time NWA Tag Team Champions. They've been trained by Dr. Tom. I mean, Dr. Tom Pritchard. These guys are impressive, Steve. They have what it takes, but it's whether or not this is their night.
It may very well be their night, but going up against the Tate Twins, who seem to work on a different level because not only are they tag team partners, they're brothers, they're twins. They know each other better than anybody on the planet. They can read each other's thoughts. I swear to God they can.
Sigmund now tagging in Elliot. And Steve, you're not wrong. I was actually talking to the Tates in the back. They said the stuff you're seeing us do in the ring, we've been planning it since we were kids, since we were knee-high. So that's what gives us the advantage. We've had the plan for over 20 years. So the Tate Twins now in charge of Elliot, the big man of the Heat Seekers.
The timing and coordination of a team like the Tate Twins is going to be second to none, but I'll tell you, if there's anybody that's going to be even remotely close, you're looking at it in the Heat Seekers.
Heat Seekers, a well-oiled machine, a fine tag team, Steven, one of the best in the industry. Tate Twins, though, can claim those same accolades. Go for the double Evie drop elbow. Oh, there we go.
Will that be enough?
Steve, it's not going to be enough if the referee doesn't get around to count it. Was distracted by Brandon Tate, wasn't able to turn around and get the count.
That'll happen in these tag team matches. You got to think on your feet, act quick.
Oh, uncharacteristically there, Brent Tate tags in Brandon, but no double team maneuver there to take it to Elliot. Oh, and that might cost him. Now Brandon Tate in trouble.
Oh, big Elliot took a boot to the face.
Oh, there it is, Steve. The Sigmund, that ring awareness, saw the opening, big clothesline from the outside. And I mean, you're not going to get you disqualified. You're going to get yelled at by the referee, but looks like Sigmund's fine with that because now Elliot's capitalized and taking it to Brandon.
And you notice they've got him in their corner, the Heat Seekers.
And Steve, if you're Brandon Tate, that's somewhere you don't want to be. Brent Tate trying to get this crowd behind his brother, get him a little enthusiasm, but the Heat Seekers just have this all locked up, Steve.
Well, the crowd's saying, let's go Brent, so I'm thinking we might have him flipped, but, I mean, it's impossible to tell. Literally impossible.
Steve, they may be talking about going from home ownership to renting. You don't know. They could be saying, let's go rent. But what we do know is that Sigmund is working over one of the Tate Twins in the corner right now. Oh, big suplex, though, takes him out of their corner, goes for the quick pin.
These guys are all business, not a wasted motion in the ring, none of this chicanery, the tomfoolery, playing to the crowd, anything like that. They mean business. They come in, they fight, they beat you up, they take your belts, probably your girlfriends, and then they go home.
Steve, you're not wrong. They have all of those abilities, and even with the crowd here cheering on Brandon Tate, he is just not getting up. The Heat Seekers are still taking it to him in their corner.
Some people do not get affected by the crowd noise. Some people do not get affected by the psychology. They're in and they mean business, and those that usually have that are the best in the game.
Brandon Tate dropped there on his gut. The knee of Elliot just driving into his stomach there, making it hard to breathe, Steven. Oh, what are we looking at here? Oh, big atomic drop, and then Sigmund. Oh, wishbone. Oh, that hurts.
He's going to be
see.
speaking in a higher note. Might be a bit of a soprano moving forward.
Oh, Sigmund now taking it to Brandon Tate. Brandon's in a bad way. He's got it. Oh, I was going to say he's taking his brother, but Brent Tate just knocked off the apron here. Oh, referee distracted now. Heat Seekers using the opportunity to double team Brandon Tate in the corner. Again, Steve, this Brandon Tate's in a bad way.
Brandon Tate is in a bad way, and the Twins are working him over. And again, in the corner, he has not left that corner. And if it's up to the Heat Seekers, he won't.
Brandon Tate now favoring that. He looks like he might have taken a shot to it. Can't really see him. You're down to one eye, and you can barely breathe, and you're taking on two men, Steve. The odds aren't in your favor. Oh. Okay, not so much cheering for someone as they are against someone now. Crowd saying Heat Seekers suck here, Steven.
Well, they just don't know any better. That's all it is. The fans just don't know. They're behind the colorful tights and the fun music of the Tate Twins. But these fans here, they don't know solid, real professional wrestling. They love the flippy moves that the Tate Twins do. But the Heat Seekers, they're not about that. They're all about just beating you down. And that's what I appreciate in my tag team wrestling.
Well, Elliott in here beating down Brandon with that double axe handle, Steven. And you're right. You are right. The Heat Seekers are a no-nonsense throwback tag team, and which is a great juxtaposition style to the Tates, who, to your credit, do fun, flippy things, I believe is the way you called it.
I wouldn't call them fun. They're flippy things. I don't find them fun.
Oh, Brandon Tate, they're not having too much fun with Elliott. Oh, my gosh. Huge shoulder block.
Flipped him inside out. It's like there's two Ole Andersons in the ring fighting together as a team. Just one of them has beautiful long hair.
It's a heck of a way to put it, Steven. Heck of a way to put it. I don't know why you're so stuck on the hair thing, but that's all right. Now Elliott takes Brandon Tate over his corner, tags and Sigmund. These quick tags, Steven. They go in, do some work, tag right back out. Huge German suplex, so that might be enough to win the title. Brent Tate thought so too. You see me come in to break up the pin.
It was the kick into the German suplex. Nearly had whichever Tate twin that is. I'm not even going to pretend that I know anymore.
With this double back suplex we're looking at here. Oh, but Brandon Tate able to flip out of it. This might be the moment he needs. There it is. There it is. There's the tag, and Brent Tate is in. Huge cross body. Takes out Sigmund. Oh, huge chop blocks variation drop kick there to the knee of Elliott. Now Sigmund in trouble.
Chopping him inside and out, going for these kicks. But the Heat Seekers, again, they have them well scouted. This is not the first time that these guys have fought.
Huge springboard, Steve.
Springboard takes him down. Now he's got Elliott lined up. Oh, looked like he might have been trying to go for some sliced bread there, but it didn't work.
No time for a sandwich season. Time for a hurricane rod. Sigmund planted in the middle of the ring.
Spikes him right on the top of his head. Sigmund out to the outside of the ring.
Oh, there's that sliced bread, Steve. There it is. Brent Tate going for the pin. This might be enough. Oh, Elliott able to kick out Steven at 2.5. I thought the Tates had it there for a moment.
Yep, I thought Elliott was done for. He's got all the momentum, the Tate twins.
Uh-oh, look at Brandon Tate here on the outside, has some big
going
plans.
To the top rope.
Oh, but Sigmund goes to catch him, but Brandon kicks him off. Oh, Elliott, though, launches Brent to his brother Brandon. Brandon on the outside now. This could be bad, Steve. Sigmund tagged in.
Up. Is he going for the power slam? And that's usually followed by
big headbutt.
The diving headbutt. Their signature move. This should spell an end. This should spell new tag team champions.
Huge headbutt, Steve, but was he able to get the pin? There it is. Oh, okay.
Oh, he got his foot on the ropes at the last second. A little bit of assistance from his brother.
I'll tell you, Steven, Brent did not get his foot on the rope. Brandon put it there. Brent is out after that huge flying headbutt from Sigmund. Sigmund trying to debate with the referee here. Oh, roll up. Oh, but Elliott comes in and pushes it over. This small package is still locked in, but oh no! Brent just rolled over Brandon. Elliott doesn't see it. That's it. That's it.
Your winners and still OVW Tag Team Champions, the Tate Twins.
There you have it, Steven. The Tate Twins able to hold on throughout the match and hold on to their OVW Tag Team titles.
And Elliott, the Heat Seekers in the inside are livid. They feel as if The opportunity slipped right by. He back and forth with the pins, but it was the Tate twins who ended up on top. Still your OVW Tag Team Champions.
Heck of an effort from the Heat Seekers, Steven. And I don't think this is the last time we're going to see the Heat Seekers challenge the Tate twins, but that remains to be seen. I can't guarantee that, but you know what I can guarantee? We are coming up on our main event. National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard, facing off against new OVW Heavyweight Champion, Omar Amir. Now, Steve, this is going to be a huge match. Omar Amir has to be exhausted after winning that Nightmare Rumble, but this is his opportunity to win the National Heavyweight Championship, the most prestigious championship OVW's ever had.
You're right. Jesse Goddard has got to be licking his chops, thinking of the opportunity. His first title defense, I guess you could say, against a weakened Omar Amir. This is a perfect kind of match for Mr. Spectacular. You know that he's ready. You know Omar's ready. Are you ready?
Steve, I could not be more ready, and I hope you're ready because it is main event time. Let's go ahead and get to it. National Heavyweight Championship. Jesse Goddard defends against Omar Amir. Let's get to it. Omar Amir, the OVW Heavyweight Champion. See, I gotta say, the belt's fresh on his waist, but it looks good.
Looks good. Looks really good. I like it. It seems to fit, but you can see it in his eyes. You can see the way that he's walking to the ring. He's not 100%. You know that he's ready mentally, but is he ready physically?
Steve, he may not be 100%, but we know he's willing to give 110%. It was the heart of Omar Amir that took him from number 9 to OVW Heavyweight Championship. If he shows that heart, if he shows that grit and determination, he might be the National Heavyweight Champion.
Not if this guy has anything to say about it.
Shannon the Dude leading Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard, the National Heavyweight Champion, to the ring. Now, Steve, Jesse Goddard has not defended that National Heavyweight Championship before. He won that title in a Rumble, so you know he has to have some sort of respect for Omar Amir. He also must fear Omar Amir, because he knows what it takes to win a Rumble.
You see that everybody around the ring right now has a championship belt. You got Omar Amir, OVW Heavyweight Champion. You got Jesse Goddard, your National Heavyweight Champion. And then you got the oh-so-sharply dressed Radio Heavyweight Champion himself, Mr. the Dude, Shannon.
Shannon the Dude out here sporting a new haircut, a new jacket. I gotta admit, I kind of like it.
That dude's looking good.
Speaking of looking good, Mr. Spectacular flexing a little bit before the match. Maybe we can
the following contest is your main event of the Nightmare Rumble. It's scheduled for one fall, and it is for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first your challenger. He is the winner of the Nightmare Rumble and the new OVW Heavyweight Champion, Omar Amir. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the Radio World Heavyweight Champion, Shannon the Dude. He is the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard.
Jesse Goddard's the National Heavyweight Champion, the first ever National Heavyweight Champion, Steven. Very prestigious title again. He won that in a Rumble against 30 other men.
Now
but he didn't do it tonight like Omar did.
There's regular confidence like what you have. And then there's confidence that's earned like what I have. And then there's confidence like Mr. Spectacular has. He's on another level. He is so sure of himself that, you know, I'm kind of sure for him.
You know, I thought you were being nice when you said I had confidence, and then It's fine. That's okay. Steve, I know you see a lot of yourself in Jesse Goddard's. You see the flair. You see the Hollywood. You see the celebrity.
I also saw the reflection in his belt.
Yeah, none of which of the other things do you have, but Jesse Goddard's your national heavyweight champion. This is the first ever national heavyweight champion. Steve, one of the finest athletes we've seen come through OVW. Omar Amir, he's got his work cut out for him. Shannon the Dude coming here ringside, dropping off that national heavyweight title, showing us how nice it is, and he is not wrong. What is going on here?
A little bit of jawing back and forth between Mr. Spectacular and Omar Amir. Champion versus champion, Brian.
Honestly, Steve, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Jesse Goddard is trying to get into the head of Omar. He knows physically he's probably got the advantage over Omar. He's got to get into his mind mentally, get that psychological advantage.
Omar has had well over an hour to catch his breath, but is that going to be enough? After the beating that he took, spending over 30 minutes in the Nightmare Rumble, now against a fresh national heavyweight champion, one of the best in the game, if not the best.
Well, let me break this down. You're asking if an hour was enough for Omar Amir to rest after fighting 30 other men and then come out here and fight one of the finest tune athletes we've ever seen?
It was hypothetical and relatively facetious.
Yeah, no, an hour is not enough, Steven, but Omar Amir doesn't have a choice. This is a shot of a lifetime. He could win the OVW heavyweight title and national heavyweight title on the same night, and you can see the seriousness on his face. He is well aware of that fact.
He is. Now these guys, center of the ring. Jesse Goddard's asking for a test of strength. Now these guys both incredibly strong.
Here we go, lock up at the test of strength here. Again, Jesse taking his time. Still, I'm not convinced he's not playing psychological warfare here with Omar trying to get in his head. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are testing strength here. Omar Amir looks to have the advantage here in the beginning. Up on his tippy toes, pushing back on Spectacular.
It's kind of rare that you see the test of strength actually go through. I figured Mr. Spectacular had something nefarious.
Look at Mr. Spectacular just gyrating, shaking under the strength of Omar Amir.
Omar Amir is
shivering,
telling him, stand down, Mr. Spectacular. This is my match.
Cheap shot from Mr. Spectacular. Realized he couldn't out-strength Omar Amir, so goes for that cheap shot, breaks up the test of strength. Huge arm drag, Omar Amir now. Ooh.
Oh, and a huge slam, Mr. Spectacular down to the mat. And he was not ready for any of this.
Dropped on those billion-dollar pecs. Omar Amir taking it to Jesse Goddard. Goddard's going over the corner and asking Shane the Dude, are my teeth
talking about his teeth. His teeth look fine from here, but
they're insured for $20,000 a piece. You got to check on them, but come on.
$20,000 a tooth?
He's very handsome. Oh, that was a good-looking belly-to-belly suplex, though. Omar Amir in control of this match. Steve, Jesse Goddard's national heavyweight champion, reeling on the mat more than he's been on his feet in this match so far. Omar Amir capitalizing, goes to the right hands. Oh, here's Shane the Dude paying dividends, grabbing the boot of Omar Amir, causing the distraction. And there it is, Jesse Goddard's double axe handle able to capitalize.
I feel like that was well choreographed.
Steve, that's why you pay for the services of Shannon the Dude at ringside. Steven, and you're right. Jesse Goddard and Shannon the Dude probably talked through scenario after scenario after scenario backstage. They've probably game planned, they've choreographed. Shannon the Dude is a brilliant wrestling mind. And with the body and technique and strength of Jesse Goddard, there's nothing that could stop him.
They go into this with a game plan, and they're looking at all different avenues, all different ways that this match could go, and they're acting accordingly. And so far, Mr. Spectacular with the upper hand. Shannon the Dude, however effective that may have been, attacks Omar Amir.
I mean, no disrespect by laughing about that. But come on. That's like me trying to hit Omar Amir. That's not going to do anything.
No, it's only going to serve to aggravate him, but I will say, again, Mr. Spectacular still solidly with the upper hand, looking to suplex Omar Amir in the ring.
Oh! Suplexes Omar right into that back, which, actually, speaking of his back, when Shannon forearmed Omar Amir, might have felt like a deep tissue massage to Omar, how thick he is. But that big old suplex, that's going to hurt your back.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, and only a 1 count. Omar Amir refusing to stay down.
Steve, did you see the look on Jesse's face after that? It took the 1 count as an insult, I think.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. A huge suplex like that. Omar Amir, having gone through everything that he's gone through, still has the wherewithal to kick out at 1, to show the pride that he has in being a champion, and to perhaps be national heavyweight champion by the time this is all said and done.
Jesse must have seen Omar favoring that arm on his entrance, now working it, grinding it, but Omar trying to fight out with his right hand. Oh! Jesse Goddard comes back with the right arm, huge clothesline.
What's that old saying? Everybody's got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth. Jesse Goddard's just knocked Omar Amir down, and he might be trying to re-strategize everything. Is Omar Amir.
Steve, if you're Omar Amir, your game plan might merely be to survive. Again, after you fought 30 other men earlier tonight, now you're facing the national heavyweight champion, one of the finest athletes we've seen come through Davis Arena.
Oh, shoulder first into the solid steel. Oh, and that might be it. His arm was already in bad shape going into the match. You saw him favoring it as he entered, and now Jesse Goddard's like a vulture picking him apart.
Speaking of vulture, Steven sees Shannon the Dude never far away at ringside, always waiting for Jesse to distract the referee so he can get a couple cheap shots in. Oh, speak of the jacket-wearing devil. Shannon the Dude approaching Omar here on the side, talking some smack.
Now Mr. Spectacular jawing with the fans, telling him who's number one, who he thinks is best.
Jesse Goddard's feeling confident, Steve, but I wouldn't be too confident there with Omar Amir. Again, we saw him get beat up for half an hour and then come out at the end, a House of Fire, able to win the whole thing. From 9 to heavyweight champion. Jesse Goddard should not be taking Omar lightly. Ooh! Oh no, here we go!
Looks like he's gonna be going for the Boston Crab.
California Crab, Steven.
Oh, sorry, right.
California Crab here. Jesse Goddard's trying to lock it in, but you see his pecs straining. But Omar Amir able to overstraight. Oh, he locks it in.
There it is. It's locked in, almost in the center of the ring.
Look at the pain on Omar's face, Steven. Just look at the agony. Shannon the Dude pulling the ropes here, but the referee caught it. Oh, there we go. Jesse's got to let go of that crab, or he's going to get disqualified, Steven. Oh, referee Dewey Larson getting a little physical, making him relinquish the crab.
Taking full advantage of that 5 count is Mr. Spectacular. Omar Amir, obviously in incredible pain, stretched.
And Steve, let's give a little credit to our referee here. Not won the National Heavyweight Championship match to end on a disqualification. Breaks up the crab himself. He knows how important this title is. Doesn't want to see the match thrown away on a cheap DQ.
Nobody does.
Oh, come on. Jesse Goddard's just draping that leg over the throat of Omar.
He's got that back shin across the throat of Omar Amir. You can see it from here.
The disrespect for Jesse Goddard just looks right in the eye of the referee as he's choking out his opponent.
So nonchalant, too. It's just so casual, like some sort of psychopath.
Look, Steve, we know Jesse likes to do that headlock at the end. He likes to see the lights go out of people. He likes to see your breath leave your body. And Steve, you know he just wants to wrap those gigantic arms around the neck of Omar Amir and put this match away, take his national heavyweight title back to Hollywood.
Well, he's doing everything that he can to get to that point, but it's going to take a lot to wind down Omar Amir. Double tough, tenacious as they come, OVW heavyweight champion.
Steve, Jesse Goddard just raining down those forearms on Omar, then goes right back to that left arm. This crowd here trying to get Omar Amir back into it. They want to see a new national heavyweight champion. Steve, we just might. Oh, Omar Amir out of the way. Jesse Goddard's nobody home. Ooh.
Huge elbow to the back of the head. And Omar Amir, blocks it.
Oh, Omar Amir throws Jesse Goddard's face into that turnbuckle.
Oh, and he's punching at something, but it's not Omar. Oh, huge clothesline. Oh, the momentum's coming. Could this be it for Omar Amir? Could we be seeing the culmination and the crowning of a new OVW National Heavyweight Champion?
Steve, that's the look we saw on his face at the end of that Nightmare Rumble. Oh, huge side slam there. That might be it. Jesse Goddard's out at 2.5. Omar Amir, though, feeling, Steve, like you said, getting that momentum back, getting that fight or flight energy.
Both of these guys are shook. Both of these guys are beaten down on the mat. Omar Amir first to his feet. What's going to happen next?
Steve, you got to give it to Omar Amir after being oh, huge drop kick there from Jesse Goddard. Takes Omar Amir into the referee. Referee Dewey Larson on the outside now.
Oh, no.
Shannon the Dude saying that's unfortunate. I don't think he means it, though.
Yeah, I feel like Shannon the Dude and Jesse Goddard may have something in mind here.
Jesse now getting some much-needed breath. Well, hold on. What's going on here?
Oh, it's the legacy of brutality.
What is Cash Flow doing? Oh! Huge crossbody there from Cash Flow. Now see, if you remember, Jesse Goddard's put that chair in the match between Tony Gunn and Isaiah. It cost Isaiah that match. Maybe that's Cash Flow getting a little recompense. Omar Amir, though, he's squaring up.
The time has come. Can Omar Amir do it?
He's got Jesse in his sights. Island time! We got a new national heavyweight champion. That's it! We don't have a referee. Referee Dewey Larson getting in there, but a little too late. Oh, Shannon the Dude pulling on the Dewey Larson, but looks like Jesse might have been able to kick out at the same time.
He gave him just enough time. Dewey took just long enough to get into the ring, allowed Jesse Goddard to catch his breath, gather his bearings, and kick out.
Omar Amir pleading with Dewey Larson, knowing he had it there. Mr. Spectacular getting back to his feet, though. Omar Amir struggling to breathe at this point.
All he's got to do it one more time, Omar, and it's yours.
Omar's got Jesse in the sights. That's not where you want to be if you're Jesse. Oh! Clothesline from a cannon from the former Armed Services member, Steven.
And another, and up he goes. Oh! Huge T-bone suplex, flips Jesse Goddard inside out. Jesse makes his way towards the rope. Now's your chance, Omar. Take it.
Omar Amir, we look. Oh, here we come. Big splash in the corner. Jesse Goddard is out on his feet, Steve. Those knees are weak. Omar Amir can sense it. Oh, my God, another huge clothesline. Omar's feeling, Steve. This is the same guy we saw at the end of the Nightmare Rumble. This is it. Omar Amir's going to punch his ticket and write his name in the history books. Mark my words, he's about to be our national heavyweight champion. Oh, huge German suplex.
Huge German suplex. On the back of his head goes Mr. Spectacular. Omar just needs to wrap this up.
See, you're starting to see the effects of the Nightmare Rumble seep in little by little. He's getting tired, he's getting worn, but Steve, he's got momentum, he's got heart. He's not going to break. He's going to break down. He's going to go after Jesse Goddard till he has nothing left.
He needs to go after Shannon the Dude first, who's up on the apron, making quite a distraction.
Giving Jesse Goddard plenty of time to breathe and recoup here. Omar Amir distracted. Wonder what Shannon the Dude's got up his sleeve here.
Oh, Shannon the Dude banned from ringside, being told to get to the back, and he is none too happy.
Not being told to get to the back, being escorted to the back. Referee Dewey Larson getting Shannon the Dude out of here. There we go. Now it's fair. Omar Amir and Jesse Goddard's one-on-one, as it should have been all along. Well, hold on. Hold on. You're just part of our round table. That's Tony Gunn. Tony, what?
Oh, low blow.
What?
By the former OVW champion.
What's
Tony Gunn?
Dewey Larson didn't see it. Referee didn't see it. Jesse Goddard's capitalizing off the low blow. Come on. No, not like this. Come on. Get up, Omar. Get up. Come on. No, not like this.
Oh.
Come on.
Your winner and still OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard.
By hook or by crook, still your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard. But what an effort from Omar Amir. Won the Nightmare Rumble from 9 to OVW Heavyweight Champion. Gave Jesse Goddard absolutely everything he had. Jesse Goddard's able to cheat his way to the win.
Omar Amir talking to you. He says, I told you, ugly. He was right. Mr. Spectacular, still your National Heavyweight Champion.
Jesse Goddard, still your National Heavyweight Champion. Omar Amir, your OVW Heavyweight Champion. Steve, call me crazy. I don't think this is over, but for tonight, it is. Thank you so much for joining us on the 2021 Nightmare Rumble. Thank you for joining us for history. Folks, we will see you on OVW television. Thank you so much for joining in. Brian Kennison, Steven Johnson saying good night.